She was nightmare fuel.
That's what she said.
Yeah, literally, that is like I've been thinking about that all week. Like that is the worst thing to wake up to, is just seeing your husband being just gored from like being gored from behind. She's up on the other side now, and now we're all fighting the revenants. The lonely is dead though, because I think I finished him off.
The lonely is dead. The lonely is dead. Does anyone have anything that they want to add? I do, but if you have something else important, I will also put it.
There were a bunch of spiders around
Correct.
that we walked past and did not.
Giant spiders.
Big spiders that take up a 5x5 spot.
Big spider.
Big spider. So imagine regular spider, and now it's big, and now you get big spider.
We love big spiders.
Imagine small spider, make it big. That is big spider.
Yes.
Big spider.
Yes.
I'm trying to think.
Was there anything?
I do have something. So we know that Hope is here looking for the Sun Sword specifically.
Yes.
She mentioned finding a wizard's tower belonging to a man named Rudolph Van Richten. Who is that? Never heard of him. Belonging to a man named Rudolph Van Richten, and that she was looking for him to help her face Strahd. We know that she cannot find him because he is dead. She does not know that. She mentioned a woman named Esmeralda as an ally of hers. And she told Savage specifically that Esmeralda would be coming to aid her as backup eventually, but he did not leave. Okay. And then anything else?
Aeolus was throwing gang signs.
For like half an hour.
Real time, for like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
In-game, 10 minutes.
Did feel evocation magic on the dragon statue outside initially when we walked in. We passed a room of spiders downstairs. Didn't want to ask any more questions about that. Passed that up.
Spider.
Of spiders.
I missed the last little bit because I went to go catnap. Shit.
You're totally fine. Mostly
I think we got it though. Yeah.
Things that we already had established. Hold briefly.
Holding.
What's up?
Hey, Immortal Penguin is live.
True story.
I
wonder who that guy is.
I have no idea.
I don't know. Sounds like a loser.
One moment. Somebody's asking me a question.
She is technically at work.
Do you know if reps can
and must do work things?
Holder.
Stop licking my cord. Stop it.
Keep licking.
Oh, I just realized that Hope is kind of sectioned off, isn't she?
No, she flew over.
Well, yeah, but no one can really get to her and the purple guy.
Yeah, I gotta open up this game and see what we're...
Sleepy girl.
Big Speepy.
I don't know where Sun is. She's taken after him. Ma'am.
Is this Bloodborne?
Hold on. This is a very good question. This is a really good question. I'm so sorry.
You're okay.
It's okay. Anyhow, how was everyone's Friday? Alan got sent home early because of the crowd strike situation that happened.
Yeah, that was kind of silly.
It's sort of crazy.
A lot of very essential services of the country just broke.
The Ohio BMV was down.
The BMV, there was hospital records that people they couldn't access it.
Sucks. Cope.
Yeah.
Oh, and worst of all, a lady got charged 35 times at my work.
Oh gosh.
How much?
People had
I don't know, probably like $1 here or there.
I was gonna say, if it was like 35 times, and it's like a lot of money.
$20 every time.
Yeah.
Man, your breath is stinky.
Fuck.
By the way, that was meant to be a joke because you guys brought up that had like serious services or like the BV,
Oh.
the hospital. A lady's
Uh,
priority was getting charged 35 times. Sorry.
Speedway was down.
It was crazy.
Dude, I was on
What was I gonna
TikTok.
say?
Not a single thing was mentioned on TikTok.
I know.
As in, like,
Really?
nothing. I saw nothing. I was super early in the morning too. It had happened at 1 o'clock in the morning. I got
Wow.
nothing, and I
Yeah,
was on
Alan
it at like
texted
6 or
me.
7 a.m.
Alan
all
texted me at
hush-hush.
6 a.m. when he got to work because, you know, that's when he got there. And he was like, well, they're probably going to send us home early today because we literally can't do anything. So I was like online because he was like, America's under a cyber attack. And I was just like, I don't think it's just America.
No, wasn't it just like some engineer just like posted an update
Yeah, it was
and
just
it
bugging
fucked
it,
everything up.
and it destroyed everything.
That's
Oh
why you
my
shouldn't
God.
just rely on Windows.
It was global. Yeah, I even
That
texted my
is
mom too because I was like, you guys work for a
actually-
medical company.
I
Actually
think
insane to think about that you could just like post you could just push something bad to GitHub and break many of America's.
Japan McDonald's were shut down because none of their systems worked.
That's hilarious.
Wow.
Also, it's hilarious that all these places run off of Microsoft.
Mm-hmm.
I think this truly does show you how like sensitive and how much of like a little bad tip on the like internet scale can like fuck the whole world.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now,
Whoa.
if
just
Amazon
gotta
gets
cut the
attacked,
knife off.
we're all fucked.
Well,
I'm like-
Amazon
they-
had issues this morning apparently.
Well, they have like they work in combination with Microsoft, but they also own like that where they make a majority of their money. They have like company servers. They run company servers, like multiple billion-dollar corporation servers.
I thought that was going to happen to us today. I literally thought that was going to happen to us at work, but it just didn't. I was waiting. I was like, please send me the fuck home. Please send me home.
They never.
Everything's
asked
powered by
me
Google,
questions
so
ever.
on my phone.
Just employee, but there's. No,
Oh,
just-
I'm trying to think of any other. I'm running it's a 2-person one shot on Sunday for some of my friends. We're doing like a pre-campaign like vignette just between the two characters because they're twins, and so we're doing like when they were younger and seeing
A
how
prologue.
yeah, a little bit of a prologue for them. It's gonna be fun because we're doing a new system too, so it's gonna be fun.
David, I actually have a question for you.
Yeah, what's up?
I, at some point next month, probably am going to run a one shot for some of my friends in high school that have
Mhm.
never played D&D before.
Mm.
Do you know of any like good like modules for that situation? Because I don't want to spend too much time.
Uh,
Nothing.
There is a bunch. There's I think in the book that I let Haley borrow, it should be a red one that's like she can show you. It has one called
Okay.
Presto Changeo, which is really fucking fun.
Presto
it's-
Changeo, huh?
It's about a guy who his business is called Presto Changeo, and it is at a like a festival called what they called FEAT Feet Fest, which
Okay.
is like showing off strength and agility. And like the first opening is like this festival, and like you can go like doing like people can take archery or they can try to do like wrestling and doing combatants against that, like, you know, doing a wrestling challenge. There is and it opens up with this guy like giving out free potions, like free testing for potions, and they do all sorts of, it's like one for each of your main 6 stats, and then it goes horribly wrong, and so you have to keep track of who has taken a potion and who has not, and then they have to make a save, and if they fail to save, a certain effect happens. I think like the charisma one makes them breathe fire whenever they talk.
Oh, that's so funny.
The strength one makes them like double in size to a monstrous size. And it's just really funny, and it's basically like you guys trying to figure out what the fuck happened, because this guy's like, I didn't do this isn't supposed to happen, and he's like trying to like get the players to help him and to clear his name, and he's like, I'll bring you to my shop, I'll show you that this is not what's supposed to happen. And and it turns out that it was like his assistant who was at there handing out the potions.
Okay.
And the assistant is
Guppy, thanks for the follow.
business by coming up after all this chaos has gone and be like, I have cures to all of these ailments that's going on, and basically trying to throw the guy under the bus. And it turns out like you chase him down into the sewers, and as you're running through the sewers, there's like a chase scene mechanic where you start to like get up near close to him, and he takes a potion and throws it, and like something might happen. I think one is like he throws a fireball potion against a wall and it breaks down, and then crocodiles come out and you have to fight the crocodiles. And then you eventually fight him in his like warehouse, where he is now like 20 feet tall from like an enlarged potion, and he's chucking barrels at the players that have random potions in them. It's so fun.
That sounds so cool. Hey, do you know what book he's talking about?
I do know what book he's talking about. It's on our shelf. It's the gray one.
Okay, I will have to take a look at that because that sounds like a ton of fun.
It's fun. That or Frozen Sick. That's my two
I'm
options.
so sorry. Someone just had a question about a standard operating procedure that I wrote, and I was like, I don't know what they're talking about, so I had to pull it up. Because if I don't know the answer, there's a problem. Because
Yo, it's Hector. What's up, Hector?
Answer is Amanda Wood will be here on Monday, so she can help us figure that out.
That's funny.
Okay. So literally so sorry, but that was such a good spicy question, and I feel so bad for this girl. Her name's Amaris. She thinks that I have the answers to everything because I did her like first little sit down training thing, and it was really cute, but like now she's like every single question she has, she needs me to know about it. But she's so sweet.
Because
she's
you're so smart.
She's so sweet. I love her. Anyways, so that's what happened last week. As we come back into battle, we are on a balcony over top of this cathedral. It is nighttime. Moonlight is seeping through the windows. On this balcony, the Lonely's body is in the corner, twitching ever so slightly on the ground, but he is dead. Hope is clinging to the outside sort of rafter here, about to pull herself up. She does not have a lot of HP, by the way, BT Cups. She's not going great, but she did do some badass shit before we left off.
I must say.
We've got 3 revenants left on the board. We've got the yellow, the orange, and the purple. And currently it is Drak's turn. Drak, you are up. Are you ready, buddy?
Yeah. So Drak remembers that we have a tube that has 2 specific scrolls in it. One, a scroll from protection of fiends, and then another, protection from undead. And so, he is going to read the scroll of protection from undead and cast that bad boy.
Okay.
Smart move.
On who? Yourself?
Yes. I thought it was just the reader.
Oh, I was just curious. I don't know how the scroll works. That's why I was asking.
I don't exactly know how it works either. I just know that it's protects me from the undead. I think it's a 5-foot circle.
Protection from the undead. So, it is an abjuration spell. It is an action. It's any creature that you touch, but it is concentration for up to 10 minutes. The creature is protected against certain types of creatures, aberrations, celestials, elementals, fays, fiends. No, this is protection from good and evil. Jesus Christ.
That's what I was gonna say. That's good and evil.
Muted, babe.
It's like that it's within a certain range of the person who casted it, you get protected as well.
Holy shit.
Baller.
Yeah, babe.
I'm looking for the protection the item that you gave your players because you chose to do that. Where is it? Magic scroll. There it is.
I've realized that my beard is so long now.
Do yourself.
It's a 5-foot radius that extends from you and moves with you. It protects everyone within it from physical attacks against undead, ghast, ghosts, ghouls, shadows, skeletons, specters, wraiths, zombies,
But
etc.
not magical or other attack forms.
Yep, if the creature leaves the protected area, it is subjected to a physical attack. Protection retains up to 35.
Alright, somebody draw this circle, because I cannot.
It'll be 5 feet around you. Let me pull this up.
There
Oh
it
my
is.
god.
So just basically anyone adjacent to you.
Yeah, pretty much in the next occupying space.
Okay.
That's tits.
All right. I'm outie 9,000. No one can legally ask me questions. It's outside of my contracted time. Okay.
Got him.
It's not in my contract.
We love boundaries.
Outside my contracted time, you cannot ask me a question. Yeah, that's perfect. That's a 5-foot circle around you. I'm gonna draw it for permanent, if that's okay, buddy.
Yeah.
For reals.
This lasts for 2 hours.
Fucking awesome.
Yeah.
No, actually, let me retract that. I don't know if it says. Protection restrains up to 35 hit dice.
I don't know what that. I don't even know what
It
that's.
remains
Roll-
in effect for 10 D8 rounds.
Roll 10 D8.
Holy shit, how do I roll 10?
I'm gonna tell you right now, Alan. Just type it into Google, bud. Just type it into Google.
Actually, that's
And we'll determine
perfectly
how
what
long
this
it
thing
lasts
is
for.
for. 10.
D8. Wow, that's a long time. This spell's kind of baller.
Man,
It's a little scroll.
When the hell did you get this? I can't even remember. this
41.
I think we got it at like the Madam whatever face watcher, Lady Watcher's house. I think.
Fuck that bitch.
What'd you get?
Someone's house.
41.
41. Damn. 41 rounds? 41 rounds of
That's-
combat?
That's a lot of rounds of combat. How do we even keep
4
track of that?
Rounds of combat is
4
there's-
minutes.
Yeah.
It's 4 minutes out of combat.
I mean, we could probably just say. I mean, unless you're legitimately thinking we'll get in within another. Should probably just say it'll last for the rest of this combat.
I think it's gonna last for the rest of this combat.
Okay, cool.
So we're just gonna call that a permanent. Did I put that on there, or was that somebody else?
I drew
Who's
it.
moving me?
I'm gonna put it on there, buddy. Don't worry.
I'm gonna.
I just drew it while it was up.
You can, if you could take that away or move that somehow, that would be spectacular.
Take it away.
I'm gonna put a little circle around you. Big shoots. And color is gonna be red. Settings. Okay. Can you see it around yourself? Okay.
I can indeed see it around myself, but I don't know if others can see it around me.
Super. Does anyone know what this big ass yellow circle is?
Me. Hey.
Perfect.
How are you?
Okay. Alrighty.
Oh, detect magic, yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing. Detect magic is still up. Perfect. Drac, it is your turn. You did the
Okay.
scroll.
I did the
Anything else you
scroll,
want to do about it?
and then I'm going to move 5, 10, 15 feet right next to good old Elvina
Hey there, buddy.
and say, just stay close. They can't touch you. And that'll end my turn.
Cool. All right. That is your turn. Aeolus, it's your turn. Jay, you're on deck. What is it? What is this? What's happening?
All right. Well, I'm gonna.
We love a percussion break.
I'm gonna stand right next to Drac now too.
So
and then
good.
with that, I'm going to cast at the 3rd level Aid on Jaren, Hope, and Jay.
Let's go.
Nice.
It's
fuck
10
yeah.
points. Overheal for 8 hours.
I've been aided.
Fuck yeah.
So
How
you-
much? You said 5?
10.
10.
Dang.
That also does it for Hope. I don't know if you caught
Yep,
that, buddy.
I am putting her on there.
All right.
All right, you're just over here licking yourself. I'm not vibing with that. Sorry.
Okay. Next up
Agreed.
is Aeolus. Is that your turn? You got anything else on the tank?
I'm gonna say yes.
What does it look
really-
like when you cast aid, if you would not mind?
Alan and Kat are gonna know what I'm
Vermintide.
saying, but the way that Sage heals.
So it looks like a little aura that kind of just.
And then you just sort of. Whoop.
Instead of like a hand for it, it's like I do a strum of my lute, and then it's like a green aura kind of emanates from the lute, and then you get like an aura, slight aura around like the people that were aided.
It's beautiful. Alrighty. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Cool. Jay, it's your turn. I am on deck. Then Jaren.
Everyone
right.
touch Drac.
So what happens to the undead that are inside of said circle? Do they just have to get away, or like is there a penalty?
Unless they have a magical attack, they cannot attack you. You are protected.
Cool.
Okay, the lonely is down. We are going to whip around and punch Mr. Orange a couple of times.
Kick his ass.
I'm gonna kick his ass.
Kick his sticky ass.
First punch. That is a 23 to hit.
A 23 to hit who? Orange.
Revenant Orange.
Yeah, of course. That's gonna hit.
I was like, if you say it
but
doesn't hit,
also-
I'll be upset.
I do have a question about this.
Yes.
Would orange be classified as flanked?
Would orange be classified as flanked, not by Drac, but yes by Elvina and yes by Jay?
Okay, that was just.
What does that
curious.
mean? Does that mean I get advantage?
Yes.
So, yes, you and Elvina get advantage because there's a person 180 degrees opposite you. You are flanking. So they have to look like it's like a battle on two fronts. They have to divide their attention.
Okay, then I will do the next one like that. But as is, that's 11 damage to orange.
Ooh.
And then extra attack. Rolling with advantage. Yeah, okay, that's more than before. 25, I think.
A 25 is going to do it. Shockingly.
Shockingly. Okay, so that's
Who
10
would've
more
thought?
damage to orange.
Mm-hmm.
And then... Yeah, fuck it. I'll Flurry of Blows this. So I'll do 2 more attacks.
Fuck it,
Let's
we
go.
ball.
Fuck it, we ball. I'm rolling them all at advantage, too. Oh, that was underwhelming. That's a 17 to hit.
A 17 does hit.
Ooh. Nice. Okay, that is 7 damage.
A 7 on the damage for
Yes.
orange.
And final punch. Oh no, I dropped my d20.
How dare you?
It's...
Turns over, failure.
Come on, buddy. Wow, I rolled a 4 and a 3. That sucks. So that's a 12 to hit.
A 12 to hit
I don't think
is
it will.
not going to do it, Shoddy. I do
Damn.
apologize.
I could have just done a bonus action punch. I just wasted a key point.
I do apologize, sweet boyfriend. No.
Okay. Yeah, Jay could technically move into Drax's thing, but I think Jay sees that Jaren has taken some hits and wants to kind of interpolate themselves between
Just
them and Jaren.
Hole through my fucking chest.
Yeah, I see. I
a
think
little
about,
damage.
I think about going to like Drax's safety. I turn back and I see Jaren with an actual hole through his body, and I'm like, "All right, you're gonna have to go through me, motherfucker. Come on."
It's just a flesh wound.
But hey, it is now. You're welcome.
I'm not holding my fucking heart, like just falling out of my stomach.
Oh God.
Now it's just A gash. A deep gash.
No, thank you.
My point is I am not moving, so that's my turn.
Perfect. Okay. Mm. 13.
Wait, do flanking? I'm confused. And
What's
this
up?
is a personal. It's a personal, like a thing. I'm gonna look it up separately. You're fine. It means nothing
good.
right now.
Okay.
Oh, I love it when my DM rolls a dice and says okay.
And then rolls a lot of dice.
And
Not
that
a
was
lot of
rolling
dice.
a lot more dice.
Not a lot of dice.
And it's more than one. That's a
think-
lot.
I think the most I've ever rolled was 24d4.
Okay. You watch as the orange revenant in front of you attempts to hit you, Elvina, and is successful on his hit, but has no purchase on your flesh. He is going to turn to you, Jay, on his second attack.
Right.
Because he realizes he cannot hit Elvina.
Oh,
That's fair.
That is an 18.
Beats it, beats it.
Perfect. He turns towards you, and these are unarmed revenants. These ones do not currently have any armaments on them. Not armaments, but any weapons. That is 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, we'll take it. One.
As he turns to punch you and does find that his punch yields purpose, he looks at you. Make an intelligence check.
Ooh, I'm famously
that's
good
a
at
weapon.
those.
Or an insight check. Honestly, I'll allow both.
Okay, that is better, but it's still only a 10.
On a 10, when this revenant turns and you feel his fist connect with your cheek, his eyes aren't sort of glazed over with dull hunger, and he isn't behaving like undead that you fought before. And you know this especially when he turns to the other revenant standing next to Elvina, and he says, "There is no purchase on these ones. Their blood does not spill," as he examines his fist and talks to his comrades. That's the end of his
I'm like,
turn.
wait, you could talk?
And that is Jaren, and then Elvina, you're on deck.
okay. Lonely's dead.
Why'd you send sleep in the chat?
Sleep.
I wonder why.
What is the best choice here? I know. How is purple looking damage wise, by the way? Like, if I look over to see if I see hope and then the purple.
The one who is doing the roughest is definitely orange. Purple is doing pretty good because purple was far enough back and made their save against one of Elvina's attacks.
Point of order. On the start of Orange's turn, he needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Thank you. 17 plus. He makes it.
He succeeds, takes half damage.
Hit me.
This.
I'm so sorry, but I will not remember. I apologize.
You're good. It's on me. It's my spell. That's originally 21 points of radiant damage, halved to 10.
That hurts. That does hurt.
That's hard.
Yeah. Orange definitely looks the most unwieldy.
I will. I think I will. I can't touch her, so I'll try to help her. I'm going to second level guiding bolt purple.
Okay.
As a small little black star leaves my hand. That's gonna be a 17.
17 is gonna do it.
Okay. That is 5d6.
5d6. Holy shit.
Oh, out of memory.
Uh-oh.
Hold on.
Ooh,
That's 10, 20, 25 points of radiant damage. I rolled
Jesus.
2 5s, 6 and a 4 and a 5.
That's fucking good, dude. 25 points of radiant damage. As it singes this creature's skin, it's covered in leather armor, its hair sort of half on its head. It looks at you and it hisses.
Leave her! As it shoots from my hand. And a bonus action, can't do anything. That's gonna be my turn.
Super. Alvina, it is your turn.
Mm. We're just gonna cast a firebolt at the. We'll do the yellow boy. Yellow boy. Instantaneous. Hit. Target takes. Okay. Let's see here. I need my 20. I don't have my dice ready. I'm slacking. Okay. Does a 23 hit?
A 23 does hit.
Great. That's 2. Uh, 9 plus. That's 17 points of damage to yellow boy.
Holy shit.
Let's go.
Holy shit. Math. 17 is weird. Why'd you do such a weird number of damage? Why'd you make that math so hard? 7s are ugly.
I know.
Anyways.
You have to do a prime number.
And then I think that's gonna be my turn because I can't really move. So.
Okay. That is your turn. You cannot move. Okay. Next up is the Yellow Revenant's turn. He is going to roll a con save. He does a 4, so he fails. Do your worst.
Yellow's turn, David.
Jared.
Yeah, start of Yellow's turn, 15 con save.
He fails.
He failed.
Oh, sorry, I was reading my stuff.
No, you're literally totally fine.
Okay. Wow. Okay. 11 points of radiant damage.
11 points of radiant damage to my friend Yellow. See, that's like a reasonable amount. It's an easy subtraction for me. I really, really appreciate that. He is going to... He knows he cannot hit Alvina. For sure. So he is going to move to Hope. Alvina, you can take an opportunity attack.
Ooh. We'll do that. We will just try to hit them with my staff.
He's not an idiot.
With the staff?
Go out of
With
here.
my staff.
Go ahead with your staff.
Infection?
Do I still roll to hit for that?
Roll to hit.
There's a 19 hit. Wait. Yes.
Yes, you still roll to hit for an op attack. A 19 does hit.
Okay. So on the Staff of Python, if it's a moving target, it says it does 2d8. Is that correct? Like, am I reading this correctly? Okay.
That is correct. Yes, ma'am.
Cool. I just wanted to make sure. Blip. That is 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage to our friend Yellow, who is tired of taking hits on someone who can't feel it. So he is going to move here first, and he is going to attack Hope.
No!
That is a hit.
Oh, she's gonna fucking fall.
He could take her down with this. He could take her down.
Yeah, very much so.
Hope has 18 hit points. That is 11.
Ooh, 7 hit points.
My girl is still
standing. Yeah.
He is going to roll for his second attack.
He does get 2 of them. He gets 2 of them.
You crit? Is that a crit?
Crit.
We don't need to roll the damage. You don't need to belittle
He
it.
crit unless someone wants to do something about it.
I don't have anything.
He crit unless someone wants to do something about it.
Does Hope have a reaction of Hellish Rebuke?
That's only if I take damage, bud.
No.
Well, no,
I take
Hope
damage.
does. No, Hope is also tiefling. Has Hellish Rebuke.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
She
right.
does have Hellish Rebuke.
That's up to Hope. I
completely
She is
forgot about
tiefling.
that.
Does have Hellish Rebuke.
I thought you were talking about me. I'm like, dude, that's only if I get hit.
She does have Hellish Rebuke.
I mean, either way, it's still damage dice first.
Depends
Then-
though, because I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
I mean, the
Smart
target
man.
does
Smart
have to
man.
hit.
I'm not gonna
person,
hamper myself right now.
He's like, I am not DM, so I say nothing.
Ha 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 ha! I get away.
Is going to Hellish Rebuke. And I'm going to retcon that she does that on her first attack.
Damn it! Sorry,
Nah.
I forgot about my bonus action, Cloak of Billowing. God damn it.
DM.
I forgot. I literally told Kat, at any time I don't take a bonus action, I'm just going to use my bonus action to make the cloak billow. Every time now.
So funny.
This is a pretty... I'm gonna burn a higher level spell slot for this.
Whoa.
Holy shit.
I die.
Who is she rebuking?
So is Hope.
Yellow. I'm dying,
So-
everybody. In real time.
You watch
Rest in
him
pieces.
lean over and
Rest in peace.
strike her flesh. This purple flame begins to coat her skin, and her irises and her eyes turn this bright, bright color. This purple-black infernal flame coats her skin and moves from her body to this creature, and he takes 42 points of damage, Pretty
Whoa.
which is pretty serious.
don't
'cause
fuck
I
with
No,
Hope.
that does. Yeah, no, yeah, that tracks. That tracks.
but a 5th level spell slot for that, so anyways, but he does then reach back and strike her again. You watch her lose consciousness in air before falling to the ground below
Jesus.
and hitting the floor. She is unconscious.
How
Dead.
high up are we? Like 10 feet?
20 feet.
Should I ask? Oh no, I don't want to ask. How much damage did the guy do to her a second attack? Did we roll that?
No, because it was a
I
crit.
did roll that. It is a crit. 36.
I'm more thinking of permadeath rules because if it goes so much past her, has to go all the way back to the max and then it instant.
Yeah, it's not gonna do that.
I
It will
didn't
not.
think so, but
will
I was
not.
just like,
She is a hardy girl. It does not, but she is definitely unconscious on the ground and is making death saves.
mhm.
Nice.
He
So-
is then going to move. Yes.
Oh, I was just like, I mean, I can wait on for my turn because it technically will have to do with Hope.
Cool.
But so I was just
So
it was
he
just gonna
is
end up being
going
my turn.
to. He already moved 5, 10. He's going to move 15, 20, 25, 30. Hope is going to make a death save.
Ah!
Yes?
I don't like it. I don't like it.
I will not tell you what I am rolling. Okay. Next is our friend the Purple Revenant's turn. He's also going to begin moving.
Heck that guy.
Con save.
Yeah, I was like, technically he's inside the circle.
He is inside the circle, so he is going to make a Constitution saving throw. He fails. What a fucking shark.
Okay. There it is.
You guys can make a fucking... Their con is not bad. They have a +4. They have an 18 con. I need you guys to know.
That is 12 points of radiant damage.
Damn.
He's not as charred as the last boy.
I'll kill you!
So, you see Elvina, you watch as the yellow, our yellow friend turns a corner. He's actually, I guess he's technically here, actually. Instead of here. Yes, that's how that works. Okay. Oh shit, it's my turn. What the fuck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then he is gone out of sight, but for legal reasons. Hold on. Music, how dare you?
I know. It said.
Oh, it's
quiet.
playing something really quiet.
It's the Bloodborne OST. It's really soft in the beginning.
I can hit the skip button.
Hold on.
No,
Yeah, but it gets like
spicy.
really epic. It was like it really gets epic after this.
Let it
Come
get spicy.
It's good.
Okay, here we go.
I gotta turn
It's
it
like
up to
Twizzlers.
100.
Make him there.
Just be prepared to turn it down.
Twizzlers not sponsored.
Oh my god.
This episode is sponsored by Twizzlers.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. That's it. That is his turn for legal reasons. We're back on yours. We're back on your map. Okay. That is the end of his turn. The Lonely is literally dead. Drac,
kick
it's
him.
your turn.
All right, Drac. Ooh, he's about to do it to him.
Do it to him.
Drac would like to grapple Orange Boy.
Oh.
Let me-
Oh no.
Let me
Is
get-
Corn
Yes.
going over the railing
Do
like
it.
always.
Fucking do it.
Alan, if you weren't going to, I was gonna say fuck all of y'all and cast Thunderwave to push him over there.
Well,
Fuck
Aeolus
everything in
before
that
me.
general direction.
Do I add my
Aeolus, I would advise not being within 10
strength
feet of me next turn.
modifier to this roll?
Oh,
Why?
fuck around and
If you're
find
gonna be,
out.
well, I was like, if you're gonna be within 10 feet of Orange, you'll technically do it to Drac too.
well, he's about to do something stupid, I think.
Yes.
No, it's brilliant.
So, we'll
I don't
see.
know what you're talking about.
Do I add my strength modifier to this grapple?
So first, you roll to hit. And if you roll to hit, then we do a strength off.
I got a 17 base. No modifier, right?
17 is going to do it.
Cool. Battle of the strength.
And
You're gonna roll
then
like shit.
you're
It's
about to get
gonna be
hurt.
so funny.
Oh yeah,
he
I'm about to
is
get hurt.
on a 4.
No,
Oh, yeah, I'm
I'm
about to-
get hurt.
He rolled
No,
a
he's-
13 plus 4, so he sets the DC to 17.
I rolled a
You just have
16 plus 3. Let's go, boys.
Oh!
Cat,
So-
he's going to the second floor, the first floor again.
I mean, that was
That's
my
where
plan,
he's-
too.
It's only
Well,
10
he-
feet. It's fine.
I was like, he's beating you. You're good.
So I
No,
would
it's
like
20.
to then, after grappling him, kind of pretty much just pile drive him from this floor to the bottom floor.
You want to...
Push him over
You
the
want to
railing?
ride him like
No,
a surfboard.
I want to go with him. I want to jump. I want to grab him and jump myself off the
Yeet.
balcony.
Dude, you know, I was like, don't even jump. Just break,
You just
break
push
through the
through it.
balcony.
Amazing.
break that
you
balcony.
You can literally certainly do that.
ride him like a
That's
skateboard.
so funny.
I would like to land on top of him to try to cushion my fall, even though it's probably not going to help much.
I will say that you can. When he is falling, he takes.
I'm sorry. How much
20
cushioning would a skelly give, though?
He is not a skelly. He is
His
a revenant.
flesh.
Oh, okay, so he does have bone or flesh over that. I
No.
was about to say you might just
When he
puncture
falls-
yourself.
D6 bludgeoning
Crush.
damage, because we're falling 20 feet. He takes 6 points of bludgeoning damage as he goes to the ground. You take none, but you go with him. So
Hell yeah.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
hold briefly
Have a
as
nice
I
time, yes.
move you.
I want to argue that he would take additional bludgeoning damage from Drac falling on top of him.
Is
Drac
this
is heavy.
some BS about density?
Drac is wearing full armor and a
Full
shield.
armor.
Drac, roll the 2d6 damage that you would have taken falling to the ground, and we'll add it to the damage that he has taken.
All right, but
But you are
that's
you can say no to
one.
this.
Bully the
that's
DM.
5 total.
Right.
Bludgeoning.
Democracy.
Damn, the loss of physics state. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
Devin, hush.
Well, if you ask me,
I'm trying to help us.
Listen,
it's so silly.
I will take this over what Devin did last week or the week before, which was fuck us.
Huh?
You will
I can't
see-
remember. It was like he brought it up to Haley, and I'm like, God damn it, Devin.
You're gonna see your comrades
fair.
outside because I don't want to.
I am very pedantic. I'm like,
It was
oh, DM, you forgot to do a thing
That is okay. That is okay.
Hope is here. There you are.
Actually,
Actually. Okay, Drac, we should be on your floor.
Yep. And then
this is my floor.
After I land on him, I want to get within distance of Hope.
You certainly can be within distance of hope.
And
What is this one?
that'll end my turn.
C'est
You guys just see
magnifique.
Drac pick up the dude and jump himself over the railing.
Absolutely.
Just like- So
insane.
much is happening.
So crazy. Let's go back to the second floor. On the second floor, we have everybody else. Aeolus, it's your turn.
Muted.
Thank you. Real quick,
not
Kat,
here.
are you still planning on doing the one thing you told me to get the fuck away from you from?
Drac, I'm gonna keep you here just so I don't have to add a new token for you on this floor, okay?
That's fine.
Because I'm like, technically, the orange guy is no longer like no enemies are around you right now.
Yes.
You do have a perfect spot from looking down at them to cast spells, though.
I would say
And do we get
that's okay.
advantage since we're above them?
So there's only one person downstairs.
Don't think that.
Yeah, no.
I think that's
But
only
I- but
one
I-
who's gonna
but-
get advantage.
I just didn't know how, like, if you're doing like a ranged spell, I
So
didn't know how
you
it
would
worked.
not get advantage because you're on the floor above. I don't do like high ground rules personally. I know
But
that
Anakin,
that is a thing
High
canonically.
ground.
I don't have time for that. So I don't
okay, I was
How
just
about that?
curious. Anyway, so I'm going to 5, 10, 15. Right where he went over and broke the banister.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast.
So you're gonna be like, I jumped downstairs. I'm like, God damn it. All right, everyone go back downstairs.
No. Well. I'm gonna cast Healing Word on Hope.
You're
First level. It's just to get her back up, just to give her like a
Your
little bit of
ass
health. Yeah,
Just
because
get
I'm like,
her
Jaren,
back
you're gonna
up.
you're gonna be before me. Revenant Orange, prone. Drac in between. Yeah. Anyway, roll 1d
Although,
Four.
maybe I don't want to do this. Ah, fuck it.
7. 7 hit.
Do it
points.
anyways.
Ah.
7 hit points.
Do what you
On
want. For
the
fun game.
ground, in the dust of this church, Hope once again takes a deep intake of breath. She sits up. She is on the ground, bruised. You can see that she's like, oh, she's in pain.
As she
I
gets
feel
up,
bad.
As she gets up, I look at her and I just say, "Stay near me. They can't hurt you if you're near me."
Who are you?
Don't worry about it.
He's a friend.
She looks at you now in an entirely different room than she just previously was, on the ground next to you in front of this church.
I like. I think what'll be really funny is if she wakes up, she sees a big man in front of her, thinks it's Jaren for a second. She's like, "Oh my gosh, you saved me!" Wait a fucking second.
Who are you?
Who the fuck are you?
Just
I feel
beats
like-
the shit out of Drac. Just starts hitting Drac instead.
By the way, I just want to let this be known. Both times she's been unconscious, immediately woken up and been like, "What the fuck is going on?" Both times.
A prompt,
It's
I think a prompt and succinct reaction.
Well, the first time, very bad. Husband hole through his chest, being dragged back by a bitch. The second time, not nearly as bad. So we're working ourselves down in severity.
Every time Hope wakes up, she's like, "What plane of existence am I on right now? Where am I at?"
And both times, alive. I got the
Fever
magic
dream? Is that what's
sound.
happening?
I don't fucking know. Anyway, healing word whenever I cast it. Sorry,
Yes.
I forgot to give a little flair for healing word whenever I cast it. This time to be a little bit different than aid. Healing word is going to be like a small, like little like tune of like 2 or 3 seconds, and it's gonna have like a few musical notes that that like this little like tune played, and they float down and land and basically like another like greenish aura kind of go around her.
Do you play the Windows 98 boot up?
No, the GameCube intro.
Yeah.
Yeah, because eighth notes means more healing. That's all.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Quickly
It's true.
just out of the loot.
Red Robin.
Yum.
She wakes up and she wakes up, sits upright, and just says "yum."
I'm a bard that exclusively plays copyrighted music.
So she wakes up, she looks over at this strange drow. She's on the ground with this revenant. And that is Aeolus had healed her. Aeolus, anything else?
Bonus action, my cape billows majestically as I'm looking over the banister. Dude, I look sick as hell right now, looking down on these motherfucking peasants right now.
Your cape of billowing billows majestically.
Dude, if I had an electric guitar, this would be such a power pose. Looking down on my subject.
There is a lot of air behind this billow, more so than you're used to, like a tornado's worth of air. He's whipping wildly. Perfect. Guys, Aeolus looks cool as fuck with this cape, whipping on the second floor. You guys are jealous.
I would
Jay-
just like to say I was given the pleasure of being told "slay you cunt" by my friend who's watching the stream right
Let's
now.
go.
Amazing.
I wanted to share.
The cape of billowing is serving looks, period. You could probably never wear another cloak ever. It would kill it. Jay, it's
It's not
your
gonna
turn.
happen.
Okay.
Alright, I'll be right back.
5, 10. Can I stand on this block and over here, or is that wall?
So you can stand on it. It is technically a bench.
Oh, okay. 15. What about this one that definitely has wall? Oh, it's okay. I can do 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Get up to Mr. Yellow. And
Yeah. He's distinctly headed upstairs.
oh, okay. Does that mean I went the wrong way?
No, you're the right way. I just
Okay.
wanted to let you
Yes,
know that
yes.
when he is traveling, he is going up a floor.
I understand. I want to make sure that he has to choose between leaving and staying to fight me and or taking an opportunity attack.
Okay.
So I'm going to do the monk thing.
Yeah, Millie Wop that motherfucker.
That is a 19 to hit.
A 19 will hit.
Rats. 6 damage. minimum. That is, oh, that'll be close. There's a 15 to hit.
A 15 does hit.
Wow. 8 more damage. And then bonus action punch. That's a miss. That's an 11. That's okay. 2 out of 3 isn't bad.
An 11 does miss, but damn. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay. Hey, is that your turn?
Yes.
Amazing. It is the Orange Revenant's turn. I am going to take you guys downstairs where this Orange Revenant has gotten tossed from the balcony. He is going to use half of his movement to stand, pushing Drac off of him. Drac, you are prone currently because you have just dived off of the second floor. So he is going to attempt to attack you. And because you are prone, he is going to roll with advantage. Oh my god. Where are the d20s in this economy?
Do you want to borrow one?
No, I have like 90,000 of them. There we go. Okay. That is a 22 to hit.
That does hit.
Okay. You feel his fists collide with your skin as he punches you on the ground. That is 14 points of bludgeoning damage as he punches you on the floor.
But
Wait, did I miss something?
I
What
have
happened
the-
to the scroll?
yeah, I have the
that's
scroll.
right. You have the scroll, so it doesn't matter. So he goes to punch you and deliver that damage. But it doesn't take purchase on your flesh because you still have the scroll. And he's like, what the fuck? After not being able to hit you or Elvina,
He's like, damn, what do I do now?
he is going to move away. I'm going to give you an attack of opportunity, so go ahead and take it.
That is a 15.
A 15 does hit. Go ahead and roll
Oh
damage.
my god, let's go. That is 6 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Do I get to attack again, or is it just him moving away? Because I get 2 attacks.
Opportunity attack
Okay.
for him moving away.
Okay.
You get the multi-attack when taking the action.
Yeah.
How it's
He's
worded.
going to
in
move
Finder.
away. He's going to move his 15 feet up, halved because he stood up from being prone. Fine. And that's all he's got. Jaren, it is your turn. Elvina, you are on deck.
Kill yourself, motherfucker.
Yeah. Whoosh.
Jesus Christ. Like,
Um,
only 10 points does so much.
Oh, let me take you guys with me to the second floor.
We're gonna. Okay, so let me count. 5, 10, 20. No, we're gonna make a more direct route.
I'll be right back. I'm so
I fucking knew it, and you're not gonna heal yourself before you do.
No,
That's fine.
it's 2d6. It's fine. I'm going to see my friend go down with the Revenant and start to protect my wife, and just, and I'm going to jump up and fall down to the ground, just right below that.
Okay. All right.
Oh, please tell me that's like right above where the Revenant's currently at, so he just lands on top of it again. Because I think exactly, if I'm not mistaken, that's exactly where the Revenant's at.
He is almost right there. That is 7 points of bludgeoning damage as you jump to the bottom floor.
Okay,
I'm gonna
that's
put
fine.
you on the first floor. You can make an athletics check to not be prone. Because Drac, you were falling forward with someone, you could not make that check.
That's gonna be
It's 20 feet. So the DC
17.
yeah,
17.
You're good. So when you fall downstairs, Jaren, you are still up. I think it's technically right here, but
Oh, I need to make a concentration check. We're good.
yes.
We're good. That's 12 on the die.
So it's 2 from there.
Oh, does it go floor to floor, by the way?
Here.
Or is it just...
It does go floor to floor. I think it's technically here. You can maneuver it so it's here, but I don't think you'll fall on top of him.
No, I was talking about Jaren's spell.
Yeah, no, my spell's gonna activate
Yeah,
as I'm falling.
His spell is coming
Oh, it's centered
with him.
around you.
Yeah.
Oh,
How big
shit.
is it?
Yeah. So there was 20 feet below, and he was just out of it. So the moment I jump, he enters that
So
sphere again.
15-foot radius?
Yeah.
15-foot radius. Let me put that back on. So sorry, these were your guys downstairs, and they did not have any
You're
spell
good.
on them. 15 foot.
You best believe I'm saying upstairs
that's
casting
just-
spells.
I love that I can use my.
you're not going anywhere.
I love that I can use my movement as an attack.
So he makes a con save on the start of his turn or right now because he has re-entered.
So it's either when they first enter the area or the start of their turn. It triggers both times.
Okay, cool. So he's already entered this area, so it'll start at the start of his turn. Jaren, what else would you like to do on your turn?
Gonna turn around at him, and what would be
Wag
the
my
best
tail.
spell for
I'm
this?
sorry.
Yeah.
Tail whip. Jaren, I choose you. Use tail whip.
Stop. You're good. That's funny. I'm going to just straight up put my hand in front of him and cast Guiding Bolt, just like right at his
Okay.
chest.
Perfect.
Dude, grab his face next time and cast it through his skull.
That is 12 plus 7 for 19.
Amazing.
Nines are ugly, David. Do better.
That's gonna be another 5d6 radiant damage. Wow. Okay. 5 for 15, 22, 23 points of radiant damage.
Is this also to Orn?
Yes.
Okay. Is that your turn?
I believe so, because I can't level the spell thing. So yeah, just straight. Be gone! It's just like full blast to him. And that's my turn.
Amazing. Alvita, it's your turn.
Oh, I'm sorry, I made the DM cough.
Can I see the other floor, please?
Yes, hold briefly. Hold briefly for recovery. Hold briefly.
You're good.
Dude, cloud of daggers, that fucking exit to the stairs.
Yeah, somebody cast
Sorry,
DM
that's
swallows her
random.
own spit, so.
Can
It's
I?
crazy.
Got my
If
camera
I
open.
move, let's see here.
You can see everything downstairs.
Can I see them if I'm right here?
Yeah, you can see them right there. They're on their way upstairs.
Jay, how much health do you have?
Baby.
I need to know.
Can you tank
Hold
this hit?
briefly.
Well, that's that. I'm pretty much.
Yeah,
much
I
health
figured
do
as
you
You
have?
much.
moved
you
where I
take
was
this
not
one?
expecting.
I have 27 hit points.
Yeah, you should be alright. From
He'll
here,
move.
I am going to cast. Would that technically get it? Yeah. He's within 10 feet, right? Both of them.
He is within 10 feet. Yes, you can hit your friend and you can hit the revenant. Easy.
Okay, great. And I can still see over the railing. So I'm gonna cast Thunderstep.
Oh, that's such a cool spell.
You guys
My
need to make
team
a
used to get me.
Constitution saving throw, please and thank you.
Okay.
He makes an 8.
Ooh, he failed. So,
Is Purple still there with him, or is he
3d10.
above?
Purple is not. You cannot see them.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a 7. I also.
Oh,
Damn! Not the
I am
3d10.
so sorry. Hopefully
Focus on a 30.
Yeah.
Just don't roll 3 10s, please.
16.
I'll be
It's
okay.
16 points of damage to the both of you, and I'm going to teleport downstairs. Also, Thunderstep creates a thunder noise that is heard from up to 300 feet away. So sorry about that if I call anything around.
Okay.
And the spiders say,
Yeah, that's why I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna send it.
Spiders, the 8 spiders.
Gunther, the spiders, everything within 300 feet has just heard me step downstairs.
Amazing.
Pretty much. Sorry, guys.
You
Badass.
I have that too, and I've been
Badass.
holding it back because I was like, oh no, I don't want to use
literally,
that.
literally shaking.
Everything
As-
knows now.
Elvina steps downstairs.
Do
She
the
is
cool
no
thing.
longer on this map.
Actually, you
Yellow
know what? This might
is
be good for rounds
dead.
of combat, by the way, because that means Drax's scroll will actually last for 41 rounds of combat.
Yellow's dead.
So how many feet can it be heard?
The
300.
sound is 300, feet away.
All right.
It's like a
So
crack
the
of
entire
thunder.
mansion, buddy,
Yeah.
the entire mansion. Let's be honest. It's the entire mansion.
And maybe like the home next door.
Well, like, but the thing is like, is it dampened through like floors? Because if it was
Um,
outside, it'd be like, because it doesn't specify that it's dampened through floors.
So here's the thing: you can hear thunder when it cracks above your like house, miles above.
Yes, but not like, it depends on like,
It is currently
The
raining
loudness.
outside. I think
oh, that is true. It is raining, so it
That-
could technically be thunderstorming.
it would have to be.
And she's rolling initiative for all 8 spiders, guys.
We'll just have them make a perception check. I mean, oh my god. Okay.
It's thunder. Would they think of it to be?
I don't think that they're going to think it's a problem. The issue, the spiders are not your concern.
Yeah, it's the dragon.
It's the other revenants that have like, weapons.
The other dead
armor.
things. Gunther, who's in the tower still.
He knows we're here.
No,
He-
Gunther like teleport, like vanished or whatever after you talked to him, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, but I just saw him through a window.
Oh, yeah, make a luck check.
A luck check.
Yeah, make a luck check, actually, because this feels... It's thunder. Make a luck check.
What's
Do I
another
add
one?
anything, or is that just a base roll?
That's just a base roll.
16.
16 is lucky.
Woo!
Thank fuck.
Because
From
I
the
feel
top.
like it's...
I
feel
forgot
like
it was raining.
personally, it's just thunder. You know what I mean, Jelly Beans?
That's what I would think.
That's what I would think, too. Okay, Elvina, where are you when you thunder step down here? Put yourself somewhere.
Far away. Away from melee combatants.
I will teleport here, and for my bonus action... can I give something to someone for a bonus action?
So it depends on its size. It could be considered a free object interaction
Healing
if it's not.
potion.
You can't make someone drink it, but you can
No,
hand
I
it
was
to
just
them.
gonna give it to them.
Yeah.
She's gonna teleport next to Hope, and she's going to say to her, "Hey, we saw this brewing in the kitchen, so I respectfully want to give you your bottle," and hand her over a bottle of the healing potion.
She takes it from you. Thank you. Glad that you
'Cause I have
made
two
yourself
anyway.
at home. She takes it.
Made yourself at home.
She takes it from you. The Hope has a healing potion.
I can't wait to just see her. Like, who have you made friends with? Like,
Who are these people?
Who are these people? Who are
David,
you?
David,
love
David,
this.
just wait till
I
she finds out about the child in the
Scooby-Doo, and
Pokeball.
This is the gang, y'all. Like,
I love this interaction. I stole this from you, and I feel like it's only right
I give
that
it
you
back.
have it. Amazing.
She was unconscious. It's fine.
Hope is like, oh, thank you. I'm glad that you. Never mind. Thank you. that's Elvina. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Cool. Things like that are going to be a free object interaction, buddy. If you're trying to like make crazy happen, then it's going to be a little different.
Okay. Then can I bonus action take my healing potion?
you can bonus action take your healing potion. The
Cool.
yellow revenant is dead.
Yay. 1,
It is Hope's turn.
2.
I think she's gonna do something crazy.
We love
You know what's-
crazy.
So crazy.
You know what's also crazy? I just realized I've out-clericed the cleric this combat.
Cleric is not is
I know,
not
it's
restorative.
I know. Trust me, I get it. I know. Trust me. There's a reason why I want to multi-class into cleric, David.
I think also like he does the way I think how do I say this?
That's a
Justify it. I think is like he knows he has someone like you, who's not like all up and close and can still heal. When he's like, I need to hold you support is kind of like where his brain is at.
There's a reason why I haven't casted a single damage spell, David.
Okay.
Okay. That's my turn. After that.
Okay. No, she wouldn't try to do that. You see, I was like, would Hope try to hit Jaren with this spell? Oh, no, she wouldn't.
What? I mean, I am Wolvie. I mean, like, it depends.
You look over at her, Elvina. She is going to and gobble this potion.
Same girl, same.
She is slurping it
Like full
down.
Corona, like swirl and pull, so it just like goes straight down her throat.
Tornadoes
Just like-
down, man.
Yeah.
With some ferocity. She is taking this. She's up to 15, which is pretty good.
I love when it plays a song called Terror. It's all Bloodborne because it's so good. It's so good.
See from her hands as she pulls them down. She takes her spear javelin and straps it to her back, and she puts her hands down to the ground. And spreading from her fingertips is this same black purple hue. You watch it spread across the floor from a point beyond this revenant, and then spreading out very quickly is this purple flame in a 30-foot circle. Beautiful roaring fire that stops just short of you, Jaren. This purple flame almost licks at your skin as this revenant is covered in this sickening radiance. She is going to roll.
Good spell.
This is a really good spell. She's going to say, I have had enough. And she is going to 7, 9, and a 3. That's 12. Plus 14. 12 plus 14 is 26. That's 26 points of radiant damage.
That's some damage.
This motherfucker is still up.
Damn.
They gotta
He's opening his mouth and just been like, give me all the damage, motherfucker.
I mean, he might die on the start of his turn, so.
You see this radiant, this radiant fire as her eyes continue to glow. She casts a pretty powerful spell, but some bitches don't quit. And as she sees him still standing, she's used her bonus action. She's used her action. She's got nothing left. She is going to move 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. And you see her prepare herself to lay down her spear if she needs to. And that is the end of her turn. Moving on to the purple revenant.
I dare him to come near me.
Purple revenant is somewhere else.
Brother doesn't know what he's gonna walk into. Just night sky going past him.
Fantastic. That is the Purple Revenant's turn. The Lonely is dead. Drac, you are up, my friend.
All right, Drac is going to 5, 10, 15, get inside the bubble. And all he can really do is smack him with a sword, so that's what he gonna do.
Oh. Could flank him.
He fell down prone, so I
Oh,
think
that's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
sorry, I forgot. I got up and used 15 to get over there.
Yeah.
So does a 18 hit?
an 18 does hit.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah.
That's going to be 7 points of slashing.
Amazing.
And then he's gonna roll again to hit. And a 15, does that hit?
15 does hit.
Let's go.
Let's fucking go! Drac, as you land these blows on his flesh, freshly burnt, the the purple flames gone.
Ah, shit. Damn. Rip. That's going to be 9 points of slashing.
Wow. He is on death's door. He's on death's door.
Brother will die upon starting his turn.
Let's see here.
Drac. Are you eating veggie straws? What the hell is that?
Twizzler.
No, Twizzlers.
Colored
This episode
Twizzlers.
is sponsored by Twizzlers.
Yeah, that's why we said. Not a
I was like,
sponsor.
this is such a long French fry, and then I was like, she's eating a lot for a French fry.
She with the long fry.
I was
Big fry.
like, I don't remember McDonald's French fries being this yellow, but I guess this is good for their marketing.
I guess that's all I'm gonna do. No bonus action.
Cool.
That'll end my turn.
Aeolus, it's your turn. Jay, you are on deck.
Well, I gotta be honest, I got no fucking idea what I wanted to do, and I've been trying to figure it the fuck out for so long. It's just because I'm like, in my mind, this is not the end, so I'm like trying to be sparingly with the amount of like spell slots and such I use.
Cantrips are fine.
I can't see him. He's technically underneath me. I'd have to go down the steps.
He is underneath you, but what I will say is you can lean and peek over. So if you wanted to go to a place where there is actively railing, not where Drac fully offensive lineman tackled him over, you can still, I would say, see him if you move.
Yes, but I have to play my instrument as the instrument of casting my spells. That's my biggest thing. Is like it's not really going to be effective if I'm leaning over railing like trying to strum.
I think it's still going to work. He can still hear you. It's a high ceiling. There's going to be some echoing happening here as long as you're distinguishing that you're playing loudly. I still think he can hear you. I would have you. Can you even see yourself? I would have you.
You could move just to the right a little bit and have
you
better
move
sight.
here. Yeah, and have better sight.
Yeah,
Jaren, you're gone.
yeah.
Ah!
Because I was
You
gonna
have
say, I'm
to
like,
re-add
I would have to do
you
this or
guys
just go
back there.
downstairs type of thing. But I'd probably, yeah, you're right. I'd probably start here and then.
You have perfect line of sight from there.
Yeah, I would say I
don't
wouldn't have to
think
lean
you're
over
gonna
for
run into
there.
any issues. I'm gonna have to put your glasses all backwards.
I mean, the only thing is like I only have one damaging cantrip and it's Vicious Mockery.
I still think Vicious Mockery is cunty.
It's a
Any amount of
badass.
damage is good.
I'll do Vicious Mockery right now.
Let's go.
Yeah, Vicious Mockery is extra cunty.
It's
It just happens, right, with Vicious Mockery.
you have to save for Wisdom.
A whiz save.
A little whizzy
15.
save.
15 is pretty high. That is not gonna do it, mate.
Let's go.
I don't know what's been going on. Every time I like level up a character, my DC just spell save just gets 1 point higher every single fucking time, no matter what.
Hot girl shit, hot girl shit.
Proficiency bonus goes up at level 5 than your spells.
No, it started at 13, David, and then it went up to 14 and then 15.
At level 4, did you take a ability score improvement?
No.
Did you take a feat?
Yes.
to defeat and improve your charisma?
Maybe.
Then that's that'll do it, Donkey.
Trust me, I've done this. I've done it too many times. There's so many ways for things to go.
No one's done psychic damage to them yet, right? I'm unclear on if this is going to do any damage. So 7 points of psychic damage. If he failed.
I'm so sorry. You feel like your damage takes less purchase than it should, but don't worry.
Mother, I fucking had a feeling. I'm pissed.
He'll be going.
Happens.
Hey! Thank you for contributing to the damage pool. We are proud of you. Thank you for doing your civic duty. We love it. We love to see it.
Hey, you're the real hero.
Hey, you're the real hero.
Just because I have basically nothing but psychic damage spells. Okay, this is great.
Yay.
Mike, they would not only say this, they would strum a tune and sing this, and they would just say, "Slit your wrists."
Damn.
Wow.
In game.
Wow.
In-game.
Downstairs, you see Hope Whitetail like pan up with crossed expression on her face. You
In
want to
Minecraft, bro.
literally just blaze this guy, and she gives you the glare that you receive from your mother whenever you're fucking about in the grocery store. That's from this tiefling who you've never met.
This is perfectly fine. From what she can see, when I'm saying like in strumming this, I have like a purplish, like kind of like her, how she has like the purple flames. I have like a slight purplish aura around me. But if she can see, like, you can make a perception check to see this if you want. But I feel like she would just see purple flames in my eyes, burning with a passion.
Aeolus upstairs, cape fully billowing, slit your wrist. Just
oh my god!
Full on operatic. Like slit your like that's exact. Yeah. So and then also bonus action, billow.
Bonus action.
Thank goodness.
Dude, I'm doing it every time. I can't do anything else.
Aeolus has your high school bully realized. Roll initiative. Okay.
I am the mean girl.
They're gonna shove me in a locker next. I can just tell.
Next up is Jay.
Okay. Okay, I think the first thing I'm gonna do is if I wanted to like loot Goblin right now and see if there was anything cool on Yellow Revenant, would that be an action? Or would you call that?
I think it is gonna be an. I don't know.
I think it's a free object interaction, right?
That would be.
I mean, that's a whole corpse.
Yeah, here's the thing. Free object
bonus action. Call it a bonus.
So, like, when you're in D&D, when you're playing D&D, as we do, when you attempt to steal something off another player or another character, that is an action. So I think that looting
mid-combat is an action.
Check?
I think it's an action. I think here's my thing. I just did a Google search. I said, to loot, is that an action? And it was like, to loot is to steal or take goods by force. Because I forget that Google doesn't know I mean D&D. 5e Google, of course.
That's crazy because every time I type in something, my Google's like 5e. Immediately, like not even questioning. It's like, you mean in D&D. Like, it knows, but, like, that's shocking, especially as, like, the DM that your Google's like, we don't know you yet.
I mean, I guess, would there be anything
What are you Googling in your free time, Haley, that it doesn't know what you mean?
It's always
Haley
like,
Googles a lot of things.
it's always like, this is a crime. Please stop asking me this.
Don't.
D&D. Oh, never mind.
Don't loot.
Is there anything like obvious on the body, like that wouldn't require like a whole check?
SWAT.
That's why I said, I'm like, maybe make it a bonus action?
He's wearing leather armor. I think the men on the internet say it's a free object interaction. If they're unconscious specifically. Okay, the men on Reddit have spoken.
Well,
The men on Reddit, the
not
smartest.
to Baldur's Gate, that's what it is. If if you're in combat, you can stop and loot a corpse and still
But
move.
I'm pretty sure it's an action though to loot their body.
Baldur's Gate is
It's either
not
that or it's a
not a
bonus.
reputable source.
I know.
But I do respect that you were like, well, in Baldur's Gate, I'm gonna let you roll for it. Give me an investigation check. You can see on his person he is wearing leather armor.
Okay.
Oh, I was told to tell you to check the bulge.
Oh yes. How big his penis?
How big
big that-
Pinor?
How big? How big?
big penis?
Undead peen.
That is
How big's the hog?
And how much of it's falling off because he's undead?
You rolled a what?
18.
An 18 is
Make it
pretty
stop.
good. So you see, obviously, he's wearing his helmet, his gauntlets, his breastplate, greaves, all of his foot armor that he has on him. He does distinctly not carry a sword. There is a pouch on him that does contain 5 silver, and he has a water flask that when you open it and you pour it out, it's a slow pour. It's like a sludgy milk was in there. That guy put milk in his carry-on flask, and he died a long time ago. You know what I mean?
What a man.
Oh.
Gotta keep up that vitamin
thing
D, you
probably
know?
smells awful.
It's just
Okay,
cheese
well,
at
I
that
guess-
point.
It smells super.
Cottage cheese.
I mean, I guess I'll take the 5 silver.
I'm so sorry. He doesn't have anything special on him.
Okay. Okay. It seems like things downstairs are going relatively well. So I think what Jay would like to do is try to sneak upstairs a little bit and do a little bit of scouting ahead. Don't go farther than like the staircase. But I think Jay just like wants to be able to sneak up there and try and get a peek at what they're getting into.
Yeah, absolutely. So Jay would like to sneak up there and take a
And
look.
I can like roll a stealth check, whatever.
So, truthfully, I thought it would be a different time of day when you reach this portion of the map, so I apologize in advance.
Oh, you thought we'd take a long rest?
It's
I did think
spooky
it-
time.
That's
She
okay.
probably thought we'd fight the 8 spiders.
So I did not distinctly do a map at night for this floor, but I'll take you up there.
Yeah, I just want to take a peek.
Damn, I didn't know. Okay, listen, guys, maybe I should be a little bit more liberal with my spell slots. Her having thought we should be. Fuck! Or goddamn it!
So as you peek
You right.
upstairs,
I mean, we can go outside, speep with watches, and then come back inside.
It's not a dungeon.
we
You're
go.
right. Oh, it's so good.
I mean, technically it
And
is
I have tiny
dungeon,
hut.
but you're not locked here forever.
As we try to go out, the doors magically close on us. Having
Well, also, we could even-
flashbacks.
We can even do it in here with tiny hut because no one can get in
This is
while I'm in that middle. So
as you head up these east staircases, a rounded top wooden door is what you reach after going up this spiral staircase. It does have some windows up the staircase that look out to the foggy fields below. There is a curtain in front of you that you can move. I am going to ask that you make a stealth check.
Sure.
Jay just gets one shot.
I mean, it's not impossible.
I did
Gunther
hurt
just
him a little bit.
cracks him with a cane.
That is going to be a 13,
A 13
which is not great.
is okay. Okay. You look down the hallway. It is completely desolate. It is relatively silent up here as comparative to downstairs, the menagerie of jumping off a balcony and calling and telling a revenant to
And,
slit its
like-
wrist
and
and
like
it's already dead.
actual thunder crack.
Yeah. Looking down the hallway, you do see some statues of knights in the center of the hallway. You see
Mhm.
weaponry, decorative shields on the walls. Do you move any further into this space?
No, I think Jay was just wanted to
Okay.
peek at the third floor. Doesn't want to like abandon the fight entirely. Just wanted to get a peek and see if he could scout anything out.
It I will say it does smell distinctly moldy up here, and I am gonna have you make a perception check.
Got it. So, okay. 5.
It smells wet. And that is all.
All right. Well, it sure is gross up here. With that, I will head down. We could say that I just used the rest of my movement to go down to the first floor with everybody else.
Absolutely. You can head on down the stairs. I'm gonna move you here and then bring you back on the first floor.
Mhm.
Let me move your little guy. I'm gonna say that you're gonna end up here.
Okay,
Alrighty.
that's fine. And then I guess I will hold an action if some enemy ends up going down these stairs to attack them if they get in range.
Okay. Alrighty.
Didn't you use your action to loot that body?
I thought we decided
Free
it
object
was
interaction.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
sorry.
Oh,
Okay.
Why did music just be doing?
Okay. So it is now Revenant Orange's turn. Orange's turn. He's gonna make a con save.
let's go.
That is a 13.
That's a failure.
Do your worst.
Okay, if I roll all ones, I'll cry. Close. That's only going to be 8 points of radiant damage.
8 points is going to be bigger than 5 points. He is going to go down. He dead.
Did
What does it look like as you kill this remaining revenant?
It is the spiritual guardians that do kind of kill him, and I really just think so many of those like small little like shooting stars that are like all around this area just begin to pelt into the side of his body, and each one kind of bursting with radiant energy until he just cannot take any more, and the whole like, let's say like left side of the body is just radiant singed in a way, until he just collapses.
His body burned with radiance falls on the ground.
Oh.
Oh, bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, bot.
Goodbye, bot. Adios, bot. As he falls to the ground, we do exit combat. Hope leans against the wall, quickly bracing herself as she clutches at her thigh and lowers herself gently to the ground.
I'm gonna make a roll for it. I don't change. Cool. I am going to try to change, but there's a lot of adrenaline there, and it doesn't quite go back. So in that werewolf form, I'm going to like kind of not rush, but go to her in like a hurried manner and trying to gauge her reaction as I walk towards her. As the adrenaline is still rushing, and I think that that supersedes fear that he has for this interaction.
Yeah. As she is sitting on the ground, you see on her leg is a pretty significant gash. Same on her stomach. As she goes to sort of gently peel back the shattered pieces of armor to inspect her leg, she does wince. Make an insight check as you approach her.
I'm good at that.
With advantage because she is your wife.
Awesome. Take that. We take a natural 20 for a total of 27.
Woo!
On a 20. Looking down at her, wounded on the ground, these bags under her eyes, a dense, a blackish purple color. She looks up at you as she braces her forearm on the wall, her fist squeezing tight. She's still wearing, not on her hands, as you look at her left arm. She's not wearing her wedding ring because she has on armaments, but around her neck is a necklace where her ring has been tied to her, so that way she still has it close. As she winces in pain to the ground, that is what you see.
I'm going. He's kind of like grits, and tries to change, but it just won't happen. Stay still. And I'm going to go down to my knee, and I still have like my very large overcoat on in this form. Just kind of get down to one knee while gripping my stomach, and I feel like some of that blood kind of trickles out of that open. It's not completely closed, so some of it still kind of leaves my body. And I'm going to take my hand and begin to go towards her leg to see, and I will watch her to see if she winces away from me.
Her jaw is set tight. As you lean down to her to heal her,
she's gonna clock the shit out of me.
What's your AC? What's your AC?
My AC's 15.
She is not particularly strong. That is an 11. She just -1 to strength. You see her lunge forward to connect her fist to you, and she falters and she misses. She leans back in pain. I don't need your help. I don't need your help.
Just hush. And I'm going to this is a good spell change. The Spirit Guardians are still going, so it is still like that night sky just swirling all this area. And from that, he's going to change the spell to Aura of Vitality. And he's going to concentrate for a second and is going to begin saying that same prayer that he said when he cast Revivify in front of all of you. And he's going to repeat that over and over to himself very lowly. And I think as he does that, and the spell changes from a night sky spinning to just kind of stagnant stars. And it is no longer a dark spinning sky, but is like a little bit moonlit in a way. And as I do, I think Jaren is able to change into his human form from there. And so this is a minute long spell. And as a bonus action, I can declare a target to heal 2d6. I'm going to do this until I feel like it has no use to her, or at least gets her to half, I would say.
You watch as the purple flesh of her skin slowly rejoins itself, almost like watching mushrooms grow very quickly as her skin slowly begins to fuse together. A cut on her chin disappears. The gash in her stomach slowly is gone, and the trickle of blood is no more.
I know you don't need help, but can't help myself. So I'm going to get up and just...
She also begins to rise from the ground, using this spear to propel herself upward. This armor you have never seen her in before. She looks like a visage. She's so beautiful, but it is so not the woman that you know, who is all skirts and wild frizzy hair and laughter. And she's become something else. I've thought often, she says as she stands, of what I would say to you the first time that I saw you again. But now I have nothing.
That hurts.
I think Jaren almost bites to the point of like his cheek bleeding.
Make a religion check with advantage.
Okay. 16.
16 is pretty good. On the 16, though your wife is looking at you with this stoic face as she says these cruel words, you feel something in your blood warm you. Something deep within the recesses of your mind says to you, she's as you feel a voice absent from your own speak to you in your mind. She looks at you.
You're as beautiful as the day I left.
A muscle in her neck tenses.
There's nothing I could say to you. I know that. I've made a lot of mistakes. This probably being the biggest one. And now you're here. Because of me.
I came here to collect a corpse. So I could, You watch her lower lip tremble. So that I could bring peace to my daughter.
Yeah. She okay?
haven't seen her in some 7 days.
Well, if Cyrus is around,
She wipes tears that are pooling from her eyes, and you've seen her cry maybe 4 or 5 times at the birth of your child, on your wedding day when you left her, and now. I do not want him to give her to Seluna.
then let's get out of here. Try to get out of here. One real moment, I think I hear throwing up. I think I hear my fiance throwing up. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
One
I
real minute.
apologize. Just a little break. A little break for a second. My
Little
apologies.
break.
I want to search this. What? I want to search the altar.
Absolutely, we're in a chapel. Let's go to the chapel.
I just figured out.
Do a chapel thing.
Pause their serious little moment, and I'll just want to look around.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I
So
loot
you
the lonely after that happens.
Yeah,
Dope.
you see cracked wooden pillars support a wooden U-shaped balcony that overhangs the stone chapel, which most of your friends have dived from. Narrow archways lead to these spiral staircases that curl up to the balcony on each side that you guys had walked down. At the east end of the chapel is the stone altar. It's flanked by iron candelabras, and the altar is carved with a rising sun. Tall arching windows with panels of stained glass decorate the walls behind the altar, and one of the windows has been shattered, covering bits of the chapel floor in glass.
Nice.
Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
I got a 13.
You stand near the altar. You see the hollow interior of this tower as you stand here, heading to like an upper landing. But there's nothing of value in this room. Is everything okay?
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Good.
I think she just ate something a little too fast and kind of upset her stomach.
Mood.
Yeah,
Hear that.
girly has bad stomach problems. So
That's
all the best.
That.
All the best women do, David. It's
I
perfectly
know,
fine.
I know.
Well, the best boys do.
It's a trend.
All the you know what? All the best people do.
Yeah, how about that? Hey, there we go.
Inclusivity.
Ew, get a
here.
room.
Fucking gay. I can say it because I am.
Yeah.
Thank you for the justification.
As Hope stands up from the
We're
ground, wiping her fresh tears, she does turn to your comrades. Quite a menagerie.
Yeah, they're kind. They're odd. God, fuck, are they odd?
Thanks. Elvina says from the fucking. I'm gonna take that one as a compliment.
He
Look.
will actually walk towards you. She'll extend her hand. My name is Hope Whitetail.
Elvina Crescent. She'll shake a hand as well. How'd you end up here? Well,
Looks-
not just
I know,
in, but like
I'm joking.
in this place.
She looks back at you, Jaren, briefly, and then her eyes flit over to Elvina. I truthfully, not my priest, but my father-in-law could no longer see the location of his son, and I had come to collect the body of my husband.
I guess that's a fair thing to be here for.
Yes.
It's just weird because we're all sort of here against our wills, and no one can really leave.
I mean, I assume that Strahd can feel when someone peer into her fucking land.
By the way, as this
Apparently.
conversation's going on, like it can still continue, but you can hear Aeolus like actively cutting open the lone and rummaging through its corpse a little bit, just like
Aeolus has their arm stuck up. Yeah.
But not only that, you hear Aeolus say no, like since they're only like 20 feet down and I can hear everything going on still. Aeolus would say, "No offense, no offense, Jaren. Kind of out of your league. Why are you with him?"
Just distant squelching and shit talking.
That's all. That's what you hear from a distance.
Wait,
I'll fucking kill you.
quite a menagerie, people.
Try it.
Quite a menagerie. She laughs. Yes, I've heard tales from the people in Krezek that Strahd only lets in those that she wants to let in. She has to choose to allow you to enter.
Oh, she's a crazy lady, apparently.
Yes, she is. Make an insight check, Elvina.
And then while she's making that insight check, I will come back and I'll just say, "Hey Jay, make sure I can fucking see you for a sec." And
That's
then I'll bring up
20.
Natural 20.
Plus 1, so 21, but...
For a
On a
total of
natural
21.
20, as she says yes, she is, she nods once, which is an assertive nod to you, implying that she knows exactly that Strahd is a trifling cunt because they've probably spoken.
Crossed paths.
Yes. When I first arrived, I attempted to return back out of the mist, only to sustain some injuries. Well, I've been here longer than I have expected. And with nothing to show for it.
What do you mean? We're all here now.
So it is Elvina, and you are called, and she will turn to you, Jay, and she will offer her hand to you.
Jay will nod and shake Hope's hand and go.
And then, as Jay is doing that, you'll have heard me say, "Make sure I can," like, Aeolus from above saying, "Make sure I can see you." And then, you see Aeolus wiping their hands off on their pants really quickly.
Oh, sorry.
And then bringing out their loot.
Jay shakes Hope's hands like, "Oh wait, sorry, one sec," and it's gonna step back so that they are within Aeolus' line of sight.
And then Jay sees Aeolus pull back out their loot and then just strum, and then I'm gonna do healing words 2nd level for Jay.
Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
Really quick.
We love a good heal.
Love that.
Truly interesting bunch you all are.
Sorry, 1 second.
1.
Oh, I was just gonna why did I type
Oh, you
message
could've-
you? I was gonna just message you.
Okay.
I literally typed message you 9, And
Incredible.
That's
instead
so
of verbally
funny.
saying it.
That's
so
incredible.
My brain.
There's
I
no reason-
apologize.
Brain to hand, just straight stream of consciousness.
That's exactly what
Skip the
happened, but
mouth
you
in
got
that
healed for
scenario.
9.
Okay,
So it's still better than what you were.
much better. Okay.
She will look at you all. She will say, "Thank you for helping me. I overestimated myself. Here, it is harder than most places to survive."
I hear that. Jay, by the way, I never
I
actually
feel
said
like
my
we
name.
all have overestimated ourselves in this world so far.
I'll say there's a dragon that's supposedly
Speak
here.
for your fucking self, and then you'll hear the squelching sounds again.
Did Elvina told us that, or did Elvina keep it to herself that she saw Gunther? I can't remember.
There
I
shouldn't
think
be.
that you
I
said.
think I said it. Yeah.
Okay, I heard her.
Argynvostholt is dead.
Prove it.
No, we
I
don't.
don't think anything
so.
here is ever really dead.
What do you mean you don't think so?
Aeolus, do you want to bring out the girl?
The girl.
Yes, I guess I can.
Or
Hold
we
on,
can-
give me a second. I gotta wipe
We can
off
either
all the
bring her
turtle
out, or
really
we
quick.
can just convey what she said.
No, we can bring her out. She's been in what for only like an hour.
Look, I know you're mad at me right now, but please don't be more mad at me. What you're about to say. This is not my decision.
Do you have a
That's
By the
what
way,
it was
by
a
the-
group
by
consensus
the way-
and you were outvoted.
Yes, I was in the minority, and there are plenty of things to be mad at me about.
You
This
have a
is not-
slave with your
No,
tree.
no.
No.
By the way, this I bring her out like upstairs before we even make our way down the steps. So it's like
Perfect.
you hear the trademarked Pokeball sound.
Bring her out. Hope looks upstairs as running full speed, peeking over the rafters, is Drew with this gangly black hair and these shoes that are too big for her and this oversized sweater. As she leans over and goes, "Hello, it is me. It is I." What are you guys doing down there? You're so far away. What the hell?
They adopted a child.
Hey, this wasn't a they thing. I already have one.
You.
They adopted a
They-
child.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fair.
There is a child here. How long has she been here?
She's not been out.
In their necklace.
Where have you kept her?
She's been in this necklace around my neck. It's a like
Bag
thing.
of holding.
What? I don't
But
know.
for living things.
It's a safe space for her to be whenever we get into dangerous situations.
That's correct. It is the place where the orphans go.
God! God!
Nah, I forgot that she's so hung up on me calling her an orphan one
Question.
time.
Okay, this might be a meta question.
Wow.
Does time like move the same, or is it like smash cut? Like to the next time that she's out, or is it like a window? She can look through like a window of the necklace.
I'm gonna be completely honest. In my head, she's playing with someone like in the thing, and she's getting like the best of them, and they're getting pissed off, and she's having a great time. That's it. In a field.
She is transported to a field. It does move faster for her than it does for you guys. So she is still hung up on the orphan thing because for
Been
her,
like a couple hours.
I'm sorry,
Fair.
that's where the orphans go. What is happening? Sharon, that's where the orphans go?
I just said.
Guys, please keep your
God.
voice down. There's still spiders around the corner.
God damn it!
We need to.
All right, listen, we're not here for your arachnophobia, you fucking silly bitch.
We need to get this child out of here. It is not safe. Child, please.
This
She calls her
I
down.
don't think anywhere's safe, really, in this place, but fact.
Drusilla was in the care of an older man named Gunther in Valaki for a moment, just to look after her. And she came back and said some pretty concerning things about wings and teeth and not
Well,
being
it's
able to
not
hold
her.
it together.
I literally said that I saw him in that window over there, and he blinked at me with his lizard eyes.
That too.
The child was left in the care of a dragon.
And she also, not saying that.
Unknown.
Listen, Drusilla, cover your ears. Not.
Please, please
She
come.
did steal from the dragon.
Please just come with me. Just everyone hold. Stop saying things. And please come. Nobody say anything else. Okay? Please come with me. And
Alvina's gonna lean over to Drax and be like, should I mention that we have Strahd's diary?
Oh my fucking
Not
She-
yet.
She will start
She's just
walking.
okay.
And she will take you back into the kitchen, and she will begin to move one of the shelves as sort of a protective barrier. And she will take you guys in there, and she will take you further back. I'm gonna move Drax's character here, which is where she'll take you, which is Q9. Control F. Q9. So in this room, tattered brown drapes cover the windows of the circular room. A heavy curtain hangs on the archway to the south, and strewn about the floor is wreckage of half a dozen beds and furniture. As you all walk past the precipice of the door, I'm gonna move you guys all in there because she's not gonna shut this until that point. You see her press her foot on one of the squares on the ground as real quickly a bunch of spikes from the floor stab upwards and create sort of like a barricade and wall. And she clicks it in place, and she puts she takes her pot with her. It becomes smaller in her hands, and she puts it on top of this little block. And you guys are kind of in an enclosed space where the door is trapped. Hello, child.
Hello.
Have you eaten? Are you hungry?
No, I have not.
Okay, no. She would have.
I have not
Rude.
eaten. I have not eaten. I have not eaten. No. I had oatmeal for orphans this morning, and that was it.
No, she had meat. Rude. I take care of my children.
She makes a deception check.
I'm
Make
literally
sure-
going to hold
I
up
can.
my
You know what?
ring to help.
I'll go against it. I'll say Aeolus like no.
This is
She
an
ate.
impressive deception check.
Can I get
That's an
okay?
I'm making a
I'm-
persuasion.
I'm gonna raise up my lying ring and just like show it to her. So if she looks at me for like, is this true? It's just right there.
Nat 20 persuasion as well. So take what that is what you will.
She
Okay,
fuck I just
congrats,
said.
guys. You have exposed the child for lying.
she
Sorry.
she
I'm
looks
going
down.
in trouble. Have you seen this woman?
A small half smile on her lips as she bends at the waist and looks at this child. Are you hungry?
Yes.
Then do not lie about having not been fed. But I will feed you.
Okay.
She looks at her. She's takes a step back, a little scared.
Oh, hope is so.
All right. I will not lie about being hungry or having not eaten. Who is this?
We also, Elvina's gonna look at Hope and be like, "Oh, on the lying note, we also have to watch her a little bit. She tends to steal."
Oh, a little thief, are you?
She's our little klepto.
Drew is like looking around at the group. A little thief, are you? As
She's quite
Hope
good at opening locks.
expands this pot and she begins to move around. Feel free to rest here. I have been. And she starts to throw a menagerie of spices into this pot. It smells impeccably good. Please rest. I'm sure that we have much to discuss. As she begins to take out this ladle and stir. Oh my god. It smells like basil in here, and the way that like Italian food is so heavy with garlic, as she begins to stir this creamy, like the inside of the pot was red. When she's throwing things in there and moving her hands along it, there is something magical happening. As this creamy white liquid fills this pot, she reaches into her leather bag. She dumps these pasta, and she begins to stir. She takes out some dried pieces of meat and throws it in there as well.
Hey, buddy, you want to describe it as something else, please? I've gotten 5 messages of just come.
It is a distinctly a creamy white liquid with pieces of meat and basil on top. Children.
Like Alfredo. Gosh.
It's come with more protein. That's all you're saying to me.
I'm going to begin the ritual casting of Leomund's tiny hut at the very center of this room.
Lizards. It is about 45 minutes of silence from Hope, while Drew leans into you guys and goes, "Who is the roadie?"
And I'll lean in. I'll tell her. I was like, listen, this is Jaren's wife.
She looks at you, fully mouth gaping, eyebrows drawn.
Listen, it was a shock to me too. Way out of his league. Again, sorry, Jaren.
Also, is Jaren still a dog right now?
No.
Okay, I was just like...
When I
just looks over at Jaren as he's a dog, and then his wife.
Dude, I'm imagining Ragna from fucking Slime. Do you know what I'm talking about? The one where he's just hyper and just wags his tail. He's like,
no. When I changed to the Aura Vitality spell, I was able to go back to human. So I'm just sitting there and I'm like, I don't know why either.
You are married to her? Does she know that?
Does she know?
I'm pretty sure
after my heart.
she knows that. I'm pretty sure she may not want to be anymore, but
she is humming idly as she cooks.
Okay.
And then I'll say, listen, that is her choice. If she decides to not be.
Okay.
Listen, I've been confused for many years. I just accepted it.
It wasn't a personal attack against you entirely.
Mine was.
You're a cock. Like,
listen, just because we share the same genitalia doesn't mean I am a cock.
You're endearing. You're just a shit.
You love me. And then I'll wink.
God.
Drac has made himself comfortable, and he started to sketch good old Hope in his journal. As he's beginning to work on the finer details, does he notice any markings, any emblems on Hope?
She does remove her armor, and on her arms, vines that have been tatted into her flesh. Beautiful, beautiful vines that you do recognize because you rolled high enough as the Hedrahelix, the vine that blooms in Avernus. It is so hard to grow anything there except the Hedrahelix, which thrives. It is a beautiful vine that you see that she has tattooed all the way up her arms. It is on her neck. As she removes her armor and she puts on sort of this plainer garb. If you wouldn't mind turning around, all of you. And Drew's like, just like how a little girl is curious. And Hope just sort of dresses in some regular clothes, a loose skirt and like a blousey shirt. She does have scars along her arms, implying
Battleborn.
she's been in combat. But other than that, there are no distinctive markings on her body. She does have horns. She is very infernal looking in appearance. Her face is made up of these sharp edges. Her cheekbones are high. Her lips are full. She has like densely packed black lashes around her eyes.
I'll just look at Hope and say, the Hydra Helix. Yes, very familiar with that. Lovely tattoo.
You are.
I don't remember how. I just know. I know that. I know that.
It is a very beautiful plant. It is, she takes out of her bag, she has some dried with her. You can put this in your soup if you'd like, if you're not, faint of heart.
Sure.
She takes some, and she'll break a leaf off and give it to you.
Thank you.
Yes, it is quite herbaceous, I must warn you. If you don't like spice, I would not.
I can handle it. Drac cannot handle it.
No,
Drac cannot handle it.
Drac cannot handle it.
Drac can die.
Begins to pass out some bowls to everyone. Yours, Jaren, distinctly does already contain flecks of the Hydra Helix inside of it because she knows that you can take it as she gives it to you.
Thank you.
Here you are, child. Thank you. Jesus. So what has led you all here besides me? I know that you... Where have you been? I have looked... How have you come here?
We came here from Vallaki. We caused quite a ruckus, to say the least. I spoke with a couple people along the way, and a woman named Danica said that you had come by her tavern looking for a priest of Saloon.
Danica. Yes.
After an encounter with a woman named Lady Watcher, we made an agreement, and she gave me your location through magical means.
Lady Watcher.
She gave us a lot of information.
We took a lot of information from
I spoke to this
She's
lady.
also dead.
Thank
Jay
God.
just said-
I was gonna say it too.
She's also
It was
dead.
literally gonna be
So
me or
happy.
Jay.
I'm so happy you
many.
did it, but Jaren immediately just like cracks his head like over like immediately.
By the way, as soon as Jay, after Jay says that, you're like, you'll. By the way, as soon as
so
you,
perfect.
no,
It's
I'm so
perfect.
happy. Jay says it, and then immediately after, and then you hear Aeolus say, "So's the Burrowmaster. We did it."
The whole
God,
town's in shambles, honestly.
God damn it! I was walking around it so
We've-
peacefully.
Listen, there's only, if we ended up going back at some point, we would have had to explain anyways. But yeah, we messed things up pretty bad over there, I can't lie.
Town's a shit show right now.
Hope's eyes are so big. She
And-
took this information.
And then I'll say, listen, Lady Watcher had the hollowed ground bones, and we replaced them around the town correctly, and now
Yeah,
the
so at least
ground is
Strahd
now
can't get
hollowed
back
again.
in.
I've heard
Strahd
of
cannot
this.
get back in before we left the town.
At
We made
least
it worse,
to
and then
the
we made it better.
It's just to the church.
Yes, I had spoken extensively on this with Father Lucian. He had advised me that the bones were missing. I had attempted to search for him. Kind man. She looks at you, take an intake of breath, and she's going to make it look like
Not just, by the way, not just Jaren, literally everyone
Everyone.
looks at each other. Like, I feel like it would be known by her. Like, like for sure with advantage because they would be just silence after she said
I feel like
She
we're
does get advantage on her insight checks against Jaren specifically because you are her spouse.
yes. I feel like we're one step away from just looking at each other and going, "Yikes!" Like that's just about like that's the level of everyone here. I mean,
She does roll a 22 on her insight check and takes a deep intake of breath. Oh, gods. So Father Lucian is dead as well.
Oh, there's quite a few people dead.
By your
Listen,
hand?
that one we had
Yeah.
nothing to do
by
with.
our
The-
hand.
We didn't.
Lady Watcher decided to summon a bunch of vampires and a bat from
Oh
hell
my god.
into the town, and a lot of people were tragically
Listen,
murdered.
It started because we had seen what Valaki had looked like. You know me, I take things very personally.
I do know you.
By the way, all of this conversation is being like that. Drusilla's ears have been like I took out the earbuds or whatever that were made, and I have put them in her ear prior to this conversation. So she's just eating and like listening, like looking at everyone.
It was just getting so good. I can never have anything.
I
can never
love
have
her
any-
so much.
She gets up with this bowl, and for those of you who eats it,
Alvina will
Yeah.
eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
okay,
I am a tiefling.
amazing. Yes,
Drac
Would I be able to
added
handle it?
the Hydra
Hey,
Helix
yeah,
in there.
yeah.
your detect magic is up at least when you enter this room. This food that you are going to be consuming, you know that anything that comes out of this pot is gonna be magical. There is some kind of magic being in there is some kind of magic. So you can
What-
choose to trust this woman or not.
Would you like me to roll for it?
Yeah, you can roll to see if you trust her.
What would that be?
Insight.
I mean, I feel like you trusting her is a personal choice. If you want to ask
Yeah.
her if she's poisoned you, you can point blank ask her.
I'm full
Hi.
eating it. I'm just like in
I
the
trust her.
moment.
If worst comes to worst, we're
Nom,
asleep. Who
nom,
gives a
nom,
fuck?
nom.
Yeah, I trust her.
If Jaren eats it, Alvina's eating it.
I listen.
Drac-
I'm the one who brought her back from death's door
I
twice
eat
in a
it
row.
ferociously.
I'm fine.
Drac
There
crinkled up
is-
the Hydra Helix, and he is dying right now.
There is this nutty taste, heavy cream and milk, which gives it this velvety, not cum-like texture. There is thyme.
We can call it. You can call it Alfredo. It's Alfredo.
pastry,
It's Alfredo
which
soup.
gives it. It's actually a garlic soup, but it gives it this herbaceous notes without overpowering it. This is very, very savory. The meat is sort of hidden within because obviously it is dried. It is not. It is not as nice, but it is balanced by these really smooth flavors. All of you, for the next 24 hours,
Right.
are immune to being frightened.
Yeah.
You have advantage on your wisdom saving throws.
Heroes feast.
Your hit point
Yes.
maximum increases by 2d10.
Yes.
And you are immune to poison and being frightened.
Nice.
So our hit
You
point
will
maximum-
have to eat this for an hour.
We will be
No
talking for a
problem.
while, so that makes sense.
So here I'm going to put this in there, but as you are eating this is for some of you, except for you, Elvina, this is the best thing that you have ever tasted in your life. Elvina, you've had
Oh.
similar concoctions such as these. You've been under the effects of Heroes Feast before. You know what this tastes like. But she is a culinary savant. She has taken the culinary tools and she has proficiency in them. It tastes so good, Jaren. This tastes like home.
He misses his baby.
I do. Oh yeah. You know me. I take things a little bit personally, and
Did
I
you free those
didn't-
people?
yes, and that got us under the attention of Lady Watch.
She smiles at you.
I think I reluctantly smile, as he does not feel deserving of the like any praise.
Good.
Good.
He almost forgets, and then
I need to be mad.
She restricts her face.
Lady Watcher made a fool of us under the guise that we would help Valaki. We killed the Burrowmaster, and I think when he died, something changed. A bat the size of a building came out of the well.
God.
I've never seen anything like it. Drax says he had.
Yeah, I'm from a place.
Yeah.
What a way to say that.
I'm from a place.
Oh,
I'm from a place below
from a
as
place.
well.
And when that bat came straight out of hell, other vampires came with him. And one of these vampires is the reason Father Lucian is dead. We handled it fairly well, but a lot of casualties.
Such is war. Well, I'm glad that you survived with your child in tow.
I tried to tell them to just let her stay.
The town is in literal shambles right now. You wanted us to leave her there?
I don't know. Danica could have taken her. I don't know.
Hey, I also had that thought, and I would have been okay with that one as well. But
I just wasn't thinking, and Danica has 2 kids and a whole order of were-ravens to take care of.
Were ravens?
Oh.
She and her kin
Great job, Jerry.
She and her kin are the Order of the Feather. I knew it. I should have. She touches her face. I should have thought. I didn't think I was looking. I was distracted.
They're very tricksy. She was a very kind woman. Ferocious, but kind. So many things have happened.
I guess I should tell you of my time. Yeah. She looks at the child, Drew is playing with her little whippet thing that she has, just like being super extra with her she had the ball attached to the string that Oleg gave her.
Paddle ball,
She's going absolutely sick.
Dunk, 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 dunk.
And she is losing her mind. She's losing her mind over there. She turns back to you all and she says, "The children here, it's a weird experience I've had. They are either missing or dead or something.
Getting sold for pies. Yeah, we know.
It's just cannot describe it. When I was in Kresek, the children were going missing in the night. She's looking at you, Jaren. Their bodies torn. The only thing taken was their hearts."
He's here.
He's here.
Goes by the name of Skenis. I think he might be at Mount Bartok. Maybe with the Kalari. A pack of werewolves that worship Shar. I kind of spit on the ground.
Again, she goes to instinctively touch your hand and then fist. She brings it back. Here, Lord Argynvost led over the Order of the Silver Dragon. When I arrived in Krezek, I learned there may be something here. A sword they call the Sun Sword that could slay Strahd. The people in Krezek, they are a hard people, but they are good.
Yeah, we've heard of the sword.
Yeah, it's one of the details we picked up on.
It is here.
Drac, you want a new sword?
I don't know. I really like this one.
You could have 2 swords.
I could
Drac,
have
you're
2
getting
swords.
a new sword. Shut up.
They say that it lies with anger where it ends. I need this sword. It is the only thing that Strahd fears,
I think
and I will kill her.
Or do I think she has another fear as well?
that I just called dibs on that sword. So
I'm gonna look at Drac and then look back at Hope and just kind of like, you're lost, guy.
You can't. I say finders keepers is the best way to.
I
best way
made
to
a
go.
promise to kill Strahd for my dear friend.
I swear to God, if you say biscuit.
No, not Biscuit. God, what was his name? I can't.
Ismark?
Ismark, that's it.
He was my greatest friend. What was his name?
He swore an oath that he would do everything in his power to get rid of Strahd, and I made a promise to him that I would help him at any cause.
And will you help me kill her? As I intend to.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry, are we not all on the same agenda? That's the whole reason we're fucking here. Is to kill Strahd. That's the only way we can leave here. We're all banding together so we can do this.
She called me her lover, so I think I have an easy kill.
You'll find that my companions are very strong.
Well, I should
Listen,
like to
You
introduce
guys are not the
to
only
my-
person that has a kid to get back to. I also want to leave this fucking place. It's hell on earth.
I should like to introduce you to my companions. I have met while here.
Was it that scared guy that we saw when we first came in?
Oh my god, is Savage okay?
We sent him back.
We sent him out. We sent him away.
Oh, thank the gods. He should not have stayed. He was insistent.
He said that he would be back.
Yes, he's also severely just.
He is a bit fucked right now.
What? I was like, what's the word I'm looking for? Disfigured.
Yes, I'd heard that a great ailment had befallen his people. Travesty, truly. His arm was taken by the Lady Strahd. She ripped it from his shoulder and then burned him.
Wait, you've seen Strahd?
Venom just pouring from her. Have I seen Strahd? She pulls at her blouse that she wears, and on her neck is a massive bite. Drac, yours not so big because yours was not taken by force. You were frozen in place. Hers was distinctly not taken while frozen in place. And you see that she bears the bite of a vampire. Not a vampire herself. She is still a tiefling. She did not die from this bite. But she does bear one.
God.
Yes, we've exchanged words. I barely escaped with my life. She had intended to take me. I was aided by a woman, Esmeralda.
She thick? Sorry, I'm thinking of Disney Esmeralda.
Where did you find her?
She was looking for her master in Vallaki.
Two strangers looking for someone tend to find each other quite quickly.
Hmm.
She said that, not she said, but the people in Krezek told me that she was looking for a vampire hunter. And I presumed that we were looking for the same man. And we were not.
Hmm.
A man called Rudolf van Richten.
Yeah, he's dead too.
I love. It's like.
Sorry to
be
break
clear,
that
to be clear,
news.
to be clear,
That
to be
one was
clear,
Sean's
not us,
fault, though.
not us, not us, not us.
You know, Elvina, I see where like the bedside tables come from by who raised you. I can kind of see where that comes from.
Hey, let's make a perception check.
If you want his journal, I have the rest. She'll put Rudolph's fucking.
Speaking of journal,
Oh yeah. Is now
how
the
about?
time?
I think we put our cards on the table.
Elvina will pull out Rudolph Van Richten's journal, and she'll also pull out the Diary of
18.
Strahd. Set it on the table.
On an 18, peeking behind Hope's shoulder, you see a dark head. You guys just cannot catch a break. Dead. Another dead. Dead.
Can you?
But wait, you said behind Hope's shoulder?
Behind Hope's shoulder.
And I'll say, Drew, I'll say, Drew, don't even think about attempting to steal something from her.
I wasn't even going to. Why would you say that?
I'm good.
Listen, because you're in a dark corner behind her, and then I'll like, listen, we had an agreement. There's a certain someone that is okay.
Understand. Hope will look at her and say, "Child, it is very unlucky to steal from a hellspawn."
Listen, from what I've
She'll go.
seen, it is just very unlucky to steal from Hope.
She'll look at her in her face. The Drew, like just with some ferocity. One time, I stole a flute from a dragon on his person. And Hope will lean into her and whisper something in her ear. And Drew's eyes will get very big. So big. She'll say, "I am so sorry.
Whoa.
I was just kidding. That was a joke. It was nothing.
Listen, I haven't known her for very long and saw that coming.
I was
Drew,
not even.
finish your
not
food.
even being serious. I was just kidding. She goes. She sits down. She puts her earplugs.
I'm gonna
back.
lean over to Elvina and go like, "I'm glad it works on her because even
She's
if it
fully.
didn't work on her. Eventually, it
She's
just
fully-
stops."
She's fully eating. So quickly, just frightened.
Wow.
I
Scared
during
her.
this time, like while she's eating, like super frightened, I'll start like brushing her hair with like a comb or like a brush that I have like in like my backpack to calm her down. And like I'll basically just be like enthralled and in that and taking care of her that way.
What a sweet child. Sweet, sweet child. She smiles deviously. She looks at everybody. All right. Here is what I have learned. Hold on.
Oh, thank God you're sending it.
Mm.
Oh.
I have like a referenceable sheet of shit that Hope knows. Okay. Okay. I know that the Burgomaster, Kreskov, and Krezek recently lost his son to your Skenis. and that he has been particularly brutal to those he knows are werefolk. Driving them out, starving them, tying them to trees, beating them to death. He is a father scorned. All of the information she knows will be in resources. Where's resources? His son is called Ela. I know that there is a pool at the north end of the village of Krezek that produces fresh water throughout the year. Next to the pool, the village ancestors built a shrine to the Morning Lord. It is called the Shrine of the White Sun. When I was there was something magical there, some significance. There is an abbey of Saint Markovia named after a priest of the Morning Lord who took a stand against the devil Strahd. After the uprising, Morovia and her most loyal followers stormed to Castle Ravenloft, only to be destroyed. The abbey was once a hospital, but now it is locked up. The villagers of Krezek, they don't enter. But it is believed that there is something magical within. I tried to enter, but the villagers barred me from there, and I may or may not be welcome back in Krezek.
Great to know.
The head of the abbey is called the abbot. He doesn't speak, and he wears no tribute. No one knows his true name, and the villagers there believe that he is a servant of Strahd. Or even Strahd herself in disguise. She wears faces that aren't her own, and when I first saw her, she was someone else. And she ambushed me.
This is new. She has pawns, so I don't know why she would risk her own self like that.
Well, knowing that you're alive, I think that she wanted to see my pain.
Should I ask who she came as?
She looks at you. And you don't need to ask, you know.
I just blink.
I found your body on the ground. Cold. And when I reached out to touch your face, it wasn't. She grabbed me by my throat. She knew my name, who I was, that I was your wife. She knows the name of our daughter. And as she was sinking her teeth into my flesh, I felt unconscious to her asking, "How is our sweet Isabel?" She spits on the ground.
I'm like I think visible blood is now coming like out of his lips.
I don't know what her intentions are, but I need to leave as soon as possible to return to my daughter. Our daughter.
We will.
Esmeralda, she is related to some family or other here that has the ability to leave in and out.
Vistani?
Yes. You know her family.
I'm gonna look at Aeolus and Drac. Yeah, we do.
She is not close kin with them. They have they call her something p.2.
The Vistani work for Strahd.
What?
They made an agreement with Strahd. She doesn't hurt them. In return, they do favors for her.
Like, I don't know if they kill the Lady Watcher.
we were gonna keep Lady Watcher alive.
And
A
we
blade
had-
familiar to him appeared.
Listen, we all have needs.
I'm not judging. Just pick better people.
So you
Listen,
have laid in,
they pick me apparently, and it's all dumb himbos that's in love with
you
me
have
immediately.
you have bedded one of Strahd's allies.
This is before we knew that. Way before I even became was in Barovia.
Do you know where they are?
Last we knew, they had just killed Lady Watcher in Vallaki.
We could capture them. We could torture them for information. We could rip their fingernails from their bodies. Do you think they would tell us?
I don't think that we have to do that
I also don't think they would tell us anything.
with them.
Because weirdly enough, I as much as I bedded one of the Vistani, the seer lady, we tight.
Dear lady, I don't know to what you speak.
The one who tells
Esmeralda spoke of
fortunes.
none of this.
Do we talk about family secrets?
In Infernal, you hear, you know. You know. In Infernal, you hear, you know.
Mhm. Some things don't leave inner circle.
Her family are allies to Strahd. They may have information that is useful to us. We may not have to torture them.
I don't think that's necessary. Elvina, give me the book.
Yeah,
Or who?
she'll slide it over to Jaren.
I'm going to put it in front of her. This is Strahd's journal.
Strahd.
Would it, as we talk about the Vistani, if it's unlocked, which Elvina went ahead and unlocked it, would it go ahead and flip open?
As she holds it and she says Strahd, pages begin to flip, and you hear, I am ancient. I am the land. She closes it very quickly.
Oh my god.
Oh my... Holy shit, where did you find this? I have been scouring for information.
Lady Watcher.
Fucking
Work.
Christ, she tosses it.
So, the Burmaster, we initially were supposed to help him by getting this book from Lady Watcher. Why he wanted it, I'm not exactly sure, because, we killed him. But we got it, took it back, killed him, then we left there. That's when town was going to shit. Bat came up from the ground.
Who isn't dead in Vallaki?
Majority of the town.
Lady
Just-
Watcher's daughter's still alive somewhere.
So is the son of the Brewmaster and his wife.
Yeah, them
Was-
too.
Was her daughter not her son's?
Oh, her sons. They weren't around when we were doing all this.
Trying to think of
No,
someone.
they were a thing. They were a thing,
think
but
they-
Lady Watcher said that
They are dead.
Brewmaster's
Yeah, I'm
So
pretty
they're
sure
son.
they were
dead.
dead.
I'm pretty sure they died in the first
They're dead.
10.
I'm trying to
forgot.
think of a single person whose name we learned that is not either dead or fled the city. And I
Biscuit
cannot think of
O'Shaughnessy
one.
left. He's still alive.
God damn.
Oh, true, Biscuit. Biscuit's probably running the place.
No, he left.
He
Oh,
left.
he
He went to go.
left? I thought we
family or
went-
whatever.
Yeah, I think Black is just a
we-
vacant town at this point.
I thought he peed his pants and then we went and brought it back to his house.
No, it wasn't pee. It was shit his pants.
Oh, he shit his pants.
No,
Oh,
Right.
he
Shaughnessy,
full on shit.
you said.
I'm sorry, Kitty. What are you doing? Sorry.
No.
yes, my good
way.
friend Biscuit O'Shaughnessy.
O'Shag Hennessy.
Biscuit. Oh, Shanassi.
Blacksmith in Krezek, who
Yeah.
shares this name.
He told me that was his dad, and that's his shop, and he was gonna go live with them. Told me to stop by.
Cat.
Interesting.
My cat is
Interesting.
Aeolus now. I just
Mine's
channel
down
my
here.
cat's
Well,
energy.
that
The
is the
same
extent
in
of
different
what I know.
Question.
Only I had known to
Big
kill
slump.
nearly everyone in Lucky. I would have landed as much as you have.
Listen, We've done a
and then
lot.
Where are those hags that we killed? We killed them
They-
too.
They were just
In the burnt
outside.
down windmill? What do you mean?
Well, it wasn't burnt down when we got there.
Listen. If we just burn them down, burn the buildings down before we enter them, we never have any problems. All I'm
You're an
saying.
infernal, Jaren. Have you just scorched the earth here?
Aeolus would understand it as too.
By the way, I will respond in Infernal and say, yes, we have.
We are leaving our fucking.
I'm just
trail,
gonna
man.
point and be like,
We are fully planning.
I was like, I'm like, isn't it obvious that I'm also
also
a tiefling and would know Infernal? Like, come on.
I think she knows that you know an infernal. I think that generally in your house, if she doesn't want certain people
most
to
people.
certain people to understand what she is saying, then she will speak infernal. And there is a child here, and that instinct is kicking in.
I would speak back in Infernal of like, it's their thing. The last few months have felt like a fever dream.
Few months, buddy.
I
It's
feel
been
like my
a,
whole
it's
fucking
been 2
life's
weeks.
been a fever dream.
It's been 2 weeks max.
Oh god, it's been weeks.
Was that
It's
all
not-
infernal?
It has not
Oh
been
yes,
weeks.
I would have
Yeah.
responded back in Infernal too.
Oh,
It has not been weeks. I have not had access to you for months.
Excuse me.
Drax says, well, if you guys are going to talk secret language, I just look over to Elvian and start speaking Elvish. Hey, so how
I
how
also
do you-
understand you as you're saying you speak Elvish. I can understand Elvish. I'm
So
just listening.
in perfect Elvish, you hear Hope turn to you and say, I don't mean to leave you out. I do apologize.
it's okay, but no, you guys have your talk. Elvina, how's
gonna
your day
Jay-
going?
Jay speak Elvish? Does Jay know that?
Jay does speak Elvish. so-
Yes.
The only one who doesn't is Aeolus.
If you start doing that, just know that Aeolus is gonna go over into a corner and just start writing and singing music in the corner by themselves.
I just
In
we'll have
common.
to get the sword here. But after that we could storm the castle, we could go to Ravenloft, we could kill her.
We
We got a checklist going.
need
man.
more than that. We need much more than that.
We need an army.
Are you familiar with a man named Morgan?
You mean the man who zaps fish in Lake Zarovich with the lightning bolts?
Well, we didn't know that.
Well, no, we did know that, but we didn't know how
Yes,
bad
you
it
did know
was.
that.
Yes, him. He's the last person to, I think, go after Strahd. And that was with many people. We need.
Look at him
Ow.
now. Mobble's gone.
I
I'm so sorry.
I might be able to help him if he's off his fucking rocker, but I need. My connection here is cut. I'm not as strong as I used to be.
I know. I could not.
Yeah.
My ability to leave this plane, it doesn't exist. I can't. I cannot reach the infernal plane.
She has full control of this realm. This is her domain.
She's a cunt.
Agreed.
And she believes you to be her lover. She looks at you, Drac.
She's the crazy cunt.
Yes. She
I mean, there is.
she believes I'm someone I'm not.
Well, but we did learn that there is some kind of like reincarnation thing that happens, and people that die in this area, their souls can't like leave, right? So
Then
theoretically,
how do you explain
reincarnation
Drac
can
looking
happen.
like her lover?
Exactly, because it's some
He
kind
was
of
born
reincarnation
outside
thing.
of this area, so like how like
Did her lover die here?
No, that's a great question.
Book?
unclear.
From the trance
We
dream
we
I
should,
had, yes.
before we look in this book, I don't know if I had said it, but I'm gonna cast Tiny Hut in this area.
Yeah, of
you
course.
had.
Okay, yeah. So like, there's a whole
I figured this whole thing was happening in Tiny
like a
Hut.
black sphere on the outside, but inside it's very warm glow. It's very homey. It's very warm in here, just nice and cozy. And I'm gonna say,
What's like the one like weird thing that personalizes the tiny hut for Jaren?
Glow star ceiling things.
it would be like when you're a kid and it's like the
would be
star
furry.
stickers you put on your ceiling as a
Oh,
kid.
nice. Yeah.
Like it's almost like that, but it's still that like light blue hue to them.
Drac, make a Constitution saving throw.
But David, would that light blue hue, like for the sky, be fur?
I forgot to have you do this. I'm so sorry. Let me know if it beats
That is
10.
a 16.
16 is good. The Hydra Helix is hot. Capital HOT hot. It is so hot in your mouth. but you're able to save some face.
Spicy.
It is literally so spicy. It is.
Why is it spicy?
It like hurts to breathe
Why
for a
is
little
it
bit. It does
spicy?
go away after you finish eating. I'm so sorry. I forgot to have you roll. Jaren doesn't have because he's used to it. But
My organs are fucked up anyways.
yeah.
By the way, can
destroyed.
I assume that she also was like, they're a tiefling, they can handle it too?
No, you're fine. You're fine. The infernal the infernal flame inside of your body is going to be okay.
Okay.
I'm assuming that you don't have a fire resistance.
I have a
Drac.
fire resist. Oh. my
You do. You do. He does not. Yeah, so she would continue to tell you of her tales and time here. As you are brushing her hair, falling back into you is Drusilla. She is unconscious, fully slumped, fully kid slumped. Is there anything else that you guys would like to do this evening?
I'm just gonna put her to bed really quick.
Yeah, absolutely.
And like pick her up gently and then like set her down into a nice little like the nicest spot I could potentially find for her to be.
Yeah, these
She
used to be
deserves that.
servants' quarters, so there are some tattered beds. Some of them are destroyed, but you can put her on the one that is the most together.
Oh,
still has a
even if
mattress.
it's not like the most together, I will do the best of my ability to like make it seem to be put together, and then I will put
As
her
you
on
lay
it.
her down, the cape of billowing already greets her on the just quickly greets her and wraps her up in its embrace.
Those two are a dangerous combo.
Drusilla in the cloak of
Love it. I
billowing.
love it
I
so
shudder. I shudder to see how many things they could steal together.
Yeah. The cape of billowing goes full snuggie, and and she is completely wrapped up, and she her cheek rubs on the cape of billowing, and she says, "I don't even think that's your purse. I don't remember it being on your person." She goes to sleep.
Holy shit.
Our little felon.
I am
just
so
fully-
happy. I
just
love
fully
her.
This little
It's going
shit
to
ass.
Dude, it's gonna suck when she dies. I have
God
to
damn.
I have to prepare myself, dude. Like I'm falling more and
True.
more in love. I'm like, this is I want her to be here to the very
I
end.
think we're right there with you, buddy. Don't worry.
Oh, this is
Little
gonna
baby
suck.
felon, just wrapped up in her blanket, just sleeping. Anything else?
She's not been caught. She's not a felon yet.
This is true. This is true.
What do you mean? Elvina literally cut her bow out from under your bed.
This is
No, I
actually-
did that. I did that and gave
Oh,
it back
you're right.
to you.
This is fair. But Elvina was on the way. She knew. Like,
Yeah, but also still technically not in trouble with the law.
that's
Being in
just-
trouble
with a
by her
silver
auntie
dragon.
is fine.
Yeah, just with this.
Anything else that you guys would like to do?
No.
I don't have anything.
Alrighty.
Nope.
You guys hunkered down to sleep. Jaren, this is the first time that you have slept in the same room as your wife in years.
Mhm.
You can hear her sort of soft breaths from across the room, and your dreams are nightmareless, with the smell of hydrohelix filling the air. For the first time in a long time, you do not see this dark wolf haunting your dreams. And that's what we're going to call it.
Let's go. That was so much fun.
Nice.
Oh, big stretch.
What a
I love D&D. It's so fun.
What a Jaren day. What a Jaren backstory day.
My wife.
My wife.
I love the dynamic of having a relatively just normal person in the party and just horrifying them with all of the felonies and murders that we have committed.
Yeah, and it's just
all of our atrocities.
And it's so funny because I get to sit here with the actual fear of like she's gonna look at me like I did this. Like at some point, like I did any of this, and I'm like, why me? I have done nothing.
I've just been along for the ride, man.
This has been a waking nightmare for weeks.
I do picture the scene in the B movie where Barry B. Benson is choosing his future job, and they're like, dead, another one dead, that one's dead. it's like you guys being like, well, spin the wheel. Who's she gonna reference now that we've killed?
Oh, it's so funny. And I was just
We've
like,
only killed about 2/3 of the people that she referenced.
I'm so glad that Jay like full on was like, oh, yeah, they're dead. Or like she was dead. It just made me laugh so hard.
It was an important piece of context.
No, it was so good because I was hoping someone would say it. I was like, I'm going to dance around this, and I really hope someone just like,
dude,
I kicks the door down.
I'm so happy that Jay did it because if
so
not,
good.
it was going to be me.
It was so good.
That's why I immediately added it on.
Oh.
I love Hope being like, yes, I had heard about the bones from Father Lucian. Dead. Dead also. Dead also as well.
That one not us though.
Yikes.
He's
that one
also
definitely
dead.
was us.
Realistically, we only killed one person. Ourselves.
No, well, yeah, I guess we didn't kill Lady Watcher. Like,
No, we put her unconscious and then she was stabbed in the throat.
Killed Isaac Stronzi.
Yeah, we killed all the people that were guarding the
Burrowmaster. You guys did not kill Lady Watcher, to be fair. A slew of vampires. 6 guards, not including Biscuit Oceanassi, but 6 guards. What else?
Biscuit not there.
A lot of people.
But I don't think Isaac had a soul, so does it count?
Oh my gosh.
He was soulless.
Anyways,
I don't think
fun.
it does.
So fun. I hope that reunion felt cathartic, buddy. I hope that felt good.
It did.
Roleplay
Yeah, buddy.
I think I was like, I'd been thinking this entire week. I was like, what am I going to say? And I had so many things planned. And then just there's nothing that is even worth saying to him or that he could even think of to say. And I think that's why the line was like, you're as beautiful as the day I left was the only thing he could think of. Was like, this is the only truth in his head.
I was also like, what would Hope say to him? And then I realized she has nothing to say to him.
There is nothing to say.
She is completely and utterly betrayed.
Mm-hmm.
But it is hard to be in the scariest place ever and to not see someone that you love and feel at least relief in being saved.
Yeah.
So tonight we have a hero's feast.
I think hearing
yummy.
I think hearing like I feel like I not saw it coming, but like I kind of expected something similar of like Strahd fucking with her via me. And I was like, I don't know oh, did I go out? There we go.
No, you're still here.
I was like, I don't know how much via me it's gonna be, like if it's actually me or fucking with her with like what she did. And I was like, I think like the level of anger just like went up another notch. Like,
yeah,
it's so bad.
I
It's
think
so
that
bad.
I think that there was definitely like I'd rolled every day to see if
Yeah.
Strahd found Hope, and she did, and I was like, well, I don't want Hope to be dead, and I was like, I
Right.
don't think that Strahd would either. I think that she would enjoy the idea of being able to play with you in this manner.
I mean, even in the journal, it stated that I'm bored. Like she's bored here. She wants people to fuck with.
Well, she's pretty much reaped all the souls that are here.
Exactly.
Precisely. So she was like, what? She was like, oh, yay,
We're
fresh
just little
meat.
toys, and it
And
pisses
then
me off.
and then people you care about start arriving because you're missing. People come to look for you. And
Yeah, sure.
how
Come on
perfect.
in.
How perfect that she found some of you so deeply loved. So deeply loved.
What a cunt.
So deeply loved.
Yeah.
And she also has the ability to send. There is. She can interact with the outside through the Vistani, and will if she wants to.
With Drac, by example.
Precisely, or with she sent Aeolus a letter. Aeolus is not here because he stumbled upon or was actively looking for Barovia. Aeolus is here because he received a letter that said, "Please help me."
I mean,
and who wouldn't take up the call?
I was looking for missing kids.
This is true. This is true. Well, I mean, there's countless missing. Take your pick.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
choose a number.
Yeah.
I am really excited. I've been planning some character arcs because I was
Let's go.
looking forward to the joy of torturing all of you. Respectively.
Yes, my favorite.
The slow torture that I'm doing with some of you is perhaps the best. Perhaps the best.
I'm excited.
Yeah, there's some questions I think Jaren has as like a whole, and like I'm really excited to see what the answers are.
I am really excited to kill them kids. You know what I mean? I just can't wait to kill them kids. I'd be looking to kill them kids. Can't wait to kill them kids in Krezek. I just it's also not even my fault. This is half of the manual's fault, being like, yeah, and we killed them kids. So
Damn.
The book told me to kill the kids.
So I did.
So I did.
I do enjoy my baby though. My baby Drusilla.
Oh, it's so
being
good.
a
I love
silly
it so
Goomba.
much.
Being such a silly Goomba. But I am gonna let you guys go because I am eepy. I hope you guys have a good night. Kat, I will see your ass tomorrow. I will see most of you hopefully
Speaking
on
of
Monday.
tomorrow,